Money work. El mundo quiere dinero. Money work. Se arregla con dinero. Money work. Si me quiero educar, dormir en algún lugar, un lugar para trabajar, y si no hay para emigrar. Todo money, money, todo el dinero. Solo un par de gente se lleva el botín entero. Funny, funny, pasa verdadero. Si tienen lo verde siempre llegará primero. Pero llegaremos antes o después. Solo a lo suyo, que Dios te lo ve. Que por más que tarde lo veré caer. Somos más lo bueno y tenemos fe. El dinero ya lo veré. No vendo mi alma, lo lograré. Seré el más grande, no olvidaré de dónde vengo ni cómo fue. Money work. El mundo quiere dinero. Money work. Se arregla con dinero. Money work. Yo digo las cosas como son. No quiero ninguna aceptación. Tampoco vengo a pedir perdón porque mis sentimientos se volvieron la canción. Yeah. No me vale mucho como tú me ves. Sabes, tú me llegas solo a los pies. Para mí ser grande es un interés. Ser un buen humano para mí es un deber. El dinero ya lo veré. No vendo mi alma, lo lograré. Seré el más grande, no olvidaré de dónde vengo ni cómo fue. Money work. El mundo quiere dinero. Money work. Se arregla con dinero. Money work. De corazón. La plata no te hace ser feliz. De corazón. La plata no te hace ser feliz. Money work. El mundo.
What's happening? Oh my God, I'm back, y'all. Can y'all hear me? I am back in the business. I'm back in the building. Can y'all hear me? It's that dude named Dave. It is good to be back on these YouTube streets here. How y'all living? How y'all doing? Before we get started here, I gotta make sure for as long as time as I've been off, because y'all been missing me. I've gotten y'all emails. I've gotten the text messages. I need to make sure that I am not struggle streaming. I got to make sure that y'all can hear me while we getting things started here, because when you've been gone for so long, equipment's not being used and I'm having all kinds of issues. I was supposed to come back a few days ago, but I was having equipment issues. So peep game here, guys. Press a 1 in the chat if y'all live in here, y'all can hear me. Press 2 if you can't. Let's go. I am back, y'all. How's everybody doing, man? I need some ones in the building if y'all can hear me. I need to know if y'all in the chat. Even if y'all ninja watching, I need y'all to acknowledge the live chat as well, people, as we get started here. I don't know how many people's going to be here. I've been out of pocket for a minute. I was already being shadow banned when I took my little hiatus here, but we back and we got to grow this back again, man. I'm going to tell y'all why I've been gone. I'm not going to take too long here. I'm not going to long stroke y'all too much here. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get this party started here, but y'all see the title. Y'all see the thumbnail. I wanted to talk about this weekend, but damn it, we're going to do it on a Monday on a holiday. Shout out to Memorial Day weekend here, y'all. We going to talk about Remy Ma. Oh my God. Have y'all been seeing this issue here? We going to talk about Papoose. Oh man, come on, y'all. I wanted to hit this so bad on Saturday and Sunday, but you know what though? Better late than never, because I know some content creators are finally hitting it this week as well. But before we get started here, I gotta do my regular intro. I want to see, hopefully there's some notifications going out, and then we'll get this party started, okay? But before we get going here, let me just say this for the record. I need y'all support the channel. Please do, guys. I need the super chat, super thanks, super stickers. You see the Cash App down there, $ that dude named Dave. I need the likes up in the building. I need y'all to share this here. Guys, if you have an X account, take the link, share it, and then go ahead and post it on your Twitter X accounts here. If you on Facebook, I need y'all to click on that share button down below, click on share, go on Facebook and put it out there for people to know that we are back in the building, people. You know what I'm saying? I need y'all to do that support, show that love. And also, guys, like I said, in the description box below, as far as this video and all videos dating back to December, you know we are Temu affiliate here. So if y'all need that work, if y'all trying to get that Temu work there, right, I got coupons and I got affiliate links, y'all. Yes, indeedy, guys. So check the game out here, right? You see those 2 affiliate links for Temu there. One, if you download the Temu app, you get 30% off your first purchase. You gotta like that, right? Check it out, though. After you do your first purchase, you can go to the second link and get that $100 coupon bundle. Yes, indeed, y'all. Do that, because if y'all ain't got no money to give me no cash apps, if y'all ain't got no money for no supers, if y'all ain't got no money for the memberships, go shopping, and then I get a little bit of a kickback. All right, I got to put that out there and let y'all know what's going on here, right? So shout out to everybody in the building, you know what I'm saying? Oh, before we can get started here, guys, I need to send a shout out to my Ninja watchers, okay? Some of y'all can't be in the live chat. Y'all can't comment. You're busy. You're driving. You're cooking because of Memorial Day. Get the barbecue grills out. Maybe you on daddy duty. You on mommy duty, whatever the case may be. Whatever is y'all ninja watching, rep for y'all, man. I don't see y'all, but I know y'all out there, right? Shout out to my replay gang. Y'all can't be here live. You don't get the notifications. Maybe you're on the side of the pond and you sleeping right now. That's all right, though. You're going to see it's like, damn, Dave came back? All right, yeah, I'm back here, right? And most importantly, shout out to everybody who's in the chat now, who's gonna show up during this live stream here. My AIC, my tribe members, let's get back in the building. Let's do this here. All right, so I'm gonna go holler at the chat. Let's get this party started. You know what I mean? So let's go to the top here. You know what's going on, Arm and I, saying, hey, y'all, shout out to you. Yo, we got the first holla of the day, guys. Peep game. Yo, we got Jay Walker in the building. How you living, Jay Walker? I feel like I'm a part of the game now. All right, y'all throwing money before the game has started here, right? Shout out to Jay Walker dropping the $20 holla. Matter of fact, wait, before I give you the holla, Jay Walker, let me start my goal for the day. I wish I would have done this before, because you'd be part of the goal here. But let me go ahead and add my goal for the day. Let me do this here. Give me 1 second, Jay Walker. Give me 1 second. We're gonna do this here. I need to set my goal. YouTube be adding some new things here. They got a whole bunch of new stuff here. All right, let's start this goal here. Thank you. Let's boom. There we go. Let's get that live out. There we go. There we go. All right, now that I got my goal out here, shout out to Jay Walker with the $20 holla. She passing the orange plates in the chat, because if y'all watch me for the first time and y'all know the get down here, you in the church of TDND here. I need you to pass these green plates, these blue plates, these red plates, these orange plates, whatever color that YouTube offers in the super chat, super thanks, super sticker program here. Show y'all love. Help your boy out. Hey, we got Jay Walker with the $20 holla saying, let's go. We missed you, sir. I miss y'all too. Jay Walker in the building. Hey, Jay Walker. Hey. Salud. Thank you for the holla. I appreciate you. Thank you. Right back at you with the $20 holla. I feel special. Dropping that kind of loot on your boy. We got the $20 holla getting started here. Thank you, Jay Walker. I appreciate it. We get going. See, when y'all throw the money game like that, I'm already ready to go now. I was already ready to go, because I got to get the monkey off my back. I'm a little rusty. You know, when you don't do this as often, you know, you got to get the training wheels off. But when y'all drop it like that, how can I say no to y'all? Let's get it going here. Hey, Chucky's in the building. Hey, look who turned up after 3 weeks in hiding. Welcome back, dude. Now go get me some baby juice and all. Well, hey, why y'all trying to get on me about the goddamn baby juice? Come on, Chucky, stop playing with me here. Jay Walker says, listening while on grill duty. Shout out to you here. Yes. So we got the ones in the building from Jay Walker. Show enough. What's going on? Show enough. Good to see you, man. Pooh Man, the greatest mod in the game here. I see you, Pooh Man. What's popping, brother? Chucky said, did you get that tuxedo for your nephew? You know what? Before we get to Papoose-Remy, I'll let you know, yeah, there was a lot of reasons why I took Mason this month off, because I never had a graduating kid before. I've never had kids that go to prom. I'm going to talk about that in 1 second, Chucky. Don't worry. I got you. Says, Pooh Man, it's been a year, all right? What's going on, Jerkin? Good to see you. This is, okay, I see y'all saying salute to everybody here. All right, all right, all right. Let's see here. Hey, thank you, Jay Walker, for the holla here. Let me get to Alexander X. He's dropping the members chat here. He's been in the game for 2 months, baby. Shout out to Jay Walker. Hit the like button, y'all. Shout out to my man Jay Walker in the building. Jay Walker, been a member. Thank you, man. I appreciate you. Pooh Man's the upper man was just asking about your TD&D. He sent me an email. I haven't responded back to it yet. You know what I mean? So if Jay Walker, if you're Ninja listening and you hear this here, I apologize. But if you come in the chat, I want to let you know that I did get your email, man. I got to respond back to you, man. There's been a lot of things going on here. Indeedy. So let me see here. Let's get this party started. I'm just gonna say a few things that was going on here, and then we can get started here, right? So last time I did my live stream, there's a lot of stuff going on. So let me just tell you what happened here, right? First things first, like what we said, Chucky, you're talking about prom. I did not have just one prom kid to deal with, guys. I had to deal with 2 goddamn proms. Yo, my nephew's a senior and my niece is a junior. They both went to prom. So here's what happened. I'm going to do this really fast. What's going on, Mad Dog Jax? I'm going to go through this fast so we can get into the dick-nanigans, okay? We can get into the conversation points that y'all love me to do here, right? So peep game, right? So during this time period here, right, we finally went to get my nephew his driver's license. Yes, my nephew got his L's, baby. But you know what though, guys? It took me several days to take him up to the DMV to get this done here. Here's the situation here, right? I took a day off from work. We went to the DMV. We get in there, right? And you know what they tell us? Oh, we're sorry, Mr. Jordan. We don't see your transcripts. What? Wait. I've been up since 6 a.m., all right? I had to fight traffic. I had to drive to my mom's house to pick up my nephew. We had to drive to another town 25 minutes away, and you're going to tell me you ain't got the goddamn transcripts when we got his blue slip here? Everything shows he passed, right? So then we had to go back home. Then we had to go back to his school and tell the school, because the school when he completed driver's ed, did not submit his transcripts to the Secretary of State. So because of that, we had to go back to the school and have them do that. And I said, hey, Troy, go ahead and print out a hard copy so we don't run this again. So we did that. Luckily enough that we found another appointment. It's been hell trying to get his driver's license. It took us 3 months to find multiple appointments to get this thing right. So we go back again, fast forwarding now, another day. This is why I'm still out here in May now, right, guys? And so what's going on, Jay? Good to see you. So we're in line. We're not even in line. We get there even early. I'm up early again. Only the closest DMV is like 25 minutes away. The closest DMV that's by me is only a few miles away, and they have been booked for 5 months. So I drive 25 minutes away. We go there. We're waiting. They literally have blocks of multiple appointments. You're 8 o'clock, you come here. You're 8:30, you're here. You're 9 o'clock. It's like, yo, what's what having an appointment? You're going to have us all in big old bunches like this, right? So when we finally get in, right, he had his hard copy printed out. Then we get there, and it's okay. We're going to get everything straightened out. Then they call us back up. Oh, we're sorry. The Secretary of State is missing some things. What? What are we talking about here? Secretary of State's missing some things here, right? So then, luckily enough, that they knew the crap we were going through, they had to contact Springfield, Illinois, where everything is happening, where it goes down at, right? And we had to sit there for an extra goddamn hour. But luckily enough, though, that day he went through, he got his license, and my nephew is legal in these streets. So shout out to my nephew getting his driver's license. Now to my man Chucky, who asked the question here, did I get the tuxedo? We went and got him fitted for his tuxedo after we got his license, because I took the whole day off anyway. He took the whole day off of school. So we drove, got him fitted for his tuxedo. We got the clothes all picked up and everything, the colors and all that ring around messiness, all right? So that's Troy. Then my niece got to go through the same thing of a girl who doesn't dress up all the time, had to get her nails done, had to help her get her hair done, help her pick out shoes and dresses and things of that nature. So, we had all that going on. So then they both go to prom. They both got their separate photo shoots. So, Livy's going over here and Troy's going over here. And I got to drive Troy over here. And I drive him and his little girlfriend to prom. And then my niece got her little boyfriend and they go to prom together. So that was part of the time I was out, guys. Then let's add some more interest here, guys. Troy graduated last week, y'all. Yes. All this was going on. After prom was finally done, guys, my nephew graduated high school. This is my first high school graduation. You can say as like a parent, you can say to a degree here. So, we went through that, how everybody was hanging out and you got family, you got friends and then going out to eat and stuff like that. So, and then, so they're doing all these graduation parties. So we got to go ahead and handle that. You know what I'm saying? So now let's fast forward now. Now we're here now. My nephew's graduated high school. Shout out to my nephew. He got his license. So he's going to start college in the fall here. He wants to be like his uncle. He wants to study in IT. He's actually going to cybersecurity. So shout out to my nephew, Troy. He's going to start school. Now, my niece, shout out to my niece here because she starts her senior year. 4.4 grade point average. Y'all going to her senior year, y'all. Yeah, she's killing the game here. And I got here's the thing that makes it worse here, guys, right? My niece, who's about to be a senior, 17 years old, I got to get her driver's license now. Right? So the goal is to get her license before the school year starts. Now, here's another layer. My youngest niece, who's 15, she'll be a sophomore this fall in school year, and she just got her situation taken care of, so she get her white slip, so she takes driver's ed in the goddamn fall. So now I gotta go get my middle niece her license, and then after the first semester, my youngest niece is gonna be qualified to get her license. So within the next year or so, guys, I gotta get 2 more driver's licenses for my nieces, y'all. So that's what's going on my end. So Pooh Man says, congratulations, Uncle Daddy. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. What's going on, Tier Orlando? Talking about this ninja. I told you I was gonna be here, Tier Orlando. I told you I was gonna be back, brother. So yeah, man, that's, you add, prom, 2 proms, multiple driver's tests, trying to get through. We got graduation, I work. So that's why I was gone, guys. So I'm glad to be back on this holiday, man. I just wanted to get that out the way. You know what I'm saying? Alexander says, congratulations. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Chucky says, Troy graduated high school. Yippee-ki-yay. Now you can stop getting baby juice for them. Stop it, man. No, they don't drink baby juice. Stop playing, man. I thought black man wasn't ish. Sounds like black folks doing pretty good. Thank you, Showing Up. They always saying stuff about black people not doing stuff, man. Know what it is, though, Showing Up? These white supremacists, these tethers, the people that go against us need to update their stereotypes. They're still using the same stereotypes from the goddamn 80s and thinking that we up to no good. You know what I'm saying? IT ain't work. Hey, T. Orlando, if IT ain't work, then how come I'm making just as much or more money than you? I put in this work, T. Orlando. You don't know nothing about that. OMG, he nutted on my leg. Who are you talking about? Who nutted on your leg? What are you talking about, man? You tripping. So, yeah, shout out to my nephew Troy, gonna start college and everything. So we got a lot going on, So I'm just glad to be back. Jay Walker says, 4.4, I'm a dumb 1900 birthday. I didn't know you can get a higher than a 4.0 in high school. Wow, shout out if I couldn't get that in college. Hey, man. Hey, Jay Walker, check this out. I feel bad for my little niece because she has a little boyfriend. He's actually a good guy. His name's actually David. Shout out to David. You know what I'm saying? He got the business from me last year when I first met him. They had started talking when my brother had passed away, her father. So, I had a stern talk with him, but he comes from a good background, good family. He's actually a year older than my niece, and he actually graduated. He's actually the same age as my nephew. They graduate together, but she's a little bit heartbroken right now because he actually graduated with a 5.0 GPA. So I was a little bit happy. I was okay. I'm not comfortable with I gotta be relaxing with the uncle part in dating. But if you're gonna be talking to a boy, at least talk to a smart ass boy. A 5.0, right? He got a 5.0. So, but the thing is, he ain't around right now. He joined the Marines, y'all. He joined the Marines. Yeah, so she a little bit disappointed, but we knew this for a whole year. So he's in basic training right now. After he gets done with BT and he gets done with all his early stuff, he plans on going to the University of Iowa. So shout out to my niece's little boyfriend. You know what I'm saying? He got a 5.0 too, you know. So I would not have co-signed, her choice if this was like a 2.2 student. You know what I'm saying? If he was 2.2, only way you could be 2.2 dating my niece is you got to be the star basketball player and you got every single college dropping 4-year commitments on your ass. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to them in that, so it's cool. Jay Walker says, I wasn't applying myself hard enough in high school, I see. Dave clapping cheeks? What are you talking about clapping cheeks? He not that smart if he enlisted. What's that? Hey, T. Orlando, most of my people who, I have a lot of people, I've had people who in my family have 4.0 and 5.0s, like younger kids in my family, and go straight to the military because we are a military family. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, he could have went straight to Iowa, but he is looking at the advantages the military can gain for him and everything like that. I think his dad was in the military, or his grandfather was in the military, so he's following suit here, you know what I mean? He could have went straight to Iowa, but he wanted to go to the military, So, hey, man, Tier Orlando's trying to troll right now, okay? He's trying to troll right now, but it's all good, though. It's all good. So we got, last thing we'll get the show started. When you add all that stuff I had going on, guys, I'm talking to the adults here right now before we get to Dick Nanigans. I'm remodeling my house, guys. I gotta renovate this bad boy here. So that's what's I've been having contractors over the house. We've been getting quotes and everything. I've been going to Menards. I've been going to Lowe's. I've been going to Home Depot. I've been online looking at stuff. Guys, I had no idea. I had an idea how much it costs to renovate a crib, right? But since COVID and since these tariffs has kicked in, these prices are goddamn ridiculous. What's going on, Sheila? I'm back, baby girl. I'm back. Yeah, Jay, shout out to you, Dave, for vetting your niece's boyfriend. We got to vet him. James said, there's no place for the black man in the white man's military. Hey, but to Orlando, though, every black man is in the military here has come up in my family, dog. Hey, my nephew, who's 27 years old, I'm not going to get into it, but he actually went to Youngstown State. He was a top offensive lineman. He enlisted to the military. Of course, some things happened where he got full 100% medical at 27 years old. Man, this dude got a guaranteed check for the rest of his life, and he's working as an MP right now. Man, T. Orlando, my nephew is traveling the world playing European football. Hey, man, that young black man, every time I see him on Facebook, he got a nice little baddie girlfriend with him, man. He got some baddie international chicks here. So you want to know something, T. Orlando? If I showed you my nephew and all the girls in his Facebook stuff going on, traveling to Paris, traveling to Budapest, man, dog, I wish I would have played football and done what he did, okay? Hey, I wish I would have listed. What are we talking about here? He living the dream at 27. What are we talking about here? Damn, TD, have fun with the renovation. You're going to be crying in bed like Stu. Oh, yeah, back to that show enough. Last part here. When I initially bought my house back in 2017, I knew I needed to make updates to the crib, right? And I initially found some contractors before COVID. It's like, yeah, we could do 2 of your bathrooms for about $10,000. You can't do the top-notch stuff. You want tiles in the walls, like they gotta go extra. I said, okay, but I didn't do it. COVID happened. I didn't want anybody in my house. Times has changed, picking up here. And now I've been in his house now for like 8, going on 9 years, and the housing market is going goddamn crazy. When I say going goddamn crazy, I bought my house and closed at $265 in 2017. Why the hell my neighbor just sold her house for $500,000? Wait, I said, what? Guys, you don't know my area is going buck nasty crazy on these housing prices. I don't care if the interest rates are high on mortgages. People are getting mortgages and moving into the goddamn neighborhood. So I said, I got to update my house so I can get full value. Guys, I'm about to be paying for 3 bathrooms in my house right now? 3 bathrooms without the major top-notch stuff. It's going to cost between $20,000 to $25,000. I got to renovate my kitchen. I'm waiting for the final details if I'm going to replace the cabinets or not. But you know how much it's going to cost me? Between another $20,000 to $25,000. Oh my God, guys. And not to mention, I got to replace the screens on my windows outside. I got to redo my deck. I got to redo the framing, siding on my garage door. Man, I'm going to be out about a good $75,000 before the end of the year, guys. So that's what kept me out of pocket for this month here. I'm about to be out about $50,000 to $75,000 on renovating this house, but I bought the crib at $265. I got neighbors who got smaller houses than me selling their crib for $450 a month ago. So I got to put in that money, put in that work. But hey, we're going to get it started. Hopefully the renovation does not disrupt the live streams here as I'm trying to get back into the game here. So let's get into the building, guys. Let's get it cooking. Are y'all ready now? Y'all knew I was out now. You see what the situation is. Hey, life be lifing. But I'm just letting y'all know that we are all adults. We all go through things. And I just let you know what I got going on. Because I know y'all miss me because me being out of the YouTube game for a little bit here, I'd be looking for content to watch, and I couldn't even watch a few people who I really think is really great, right? I listened to Jason Black. He's been cooking this weekend. I watched Tariq Nasheed. He's always cooking. I was been following him. You know, there's some miscellaneous sports stuff on ESPN that I might watch because the NBA playoffs going on, you know, but I don't watch much stuff on YouTube. So I got to be back because I think there's a lot of crappy YouTubers out here. I don't say it. I think there's a lot of cats out here who just, you know, they just having some fun, but I got to go ahead and make up to where I was back in the day. So y'all ready, man? Let's get this party started. Press a 1 in the building if y'all ready for some dick nanigans. Y'all ready to talk about some Papoose and some Remy Ma right now? I need some ones in the chat if we're going to get into this Papoose-Remy Ma discussion, guys. I need some ones in the chat here. And before I do, guys, I'm going to take off the ticker down below here. If you guys need any information regarding me, how to help your boy get paid, how to buy some things, everything is in the description box below. But please remember, though, super chat, super thanks, super stickers, as well as cash outs as we get this party started here in this show here right now. What are y'all saying here in the chat here? He says, I watch more YouTube than TV. I hear you, Jay. I hear you. Papoose is a simp. We're going to get into it, Tierlando. Don't worry. We're going to get into it, Tierlando. We are going to get into it. Chucky says, I love Remy. Body banging on her. Okay. Let's do it, guys. Let's have a conversation that has been hitting Black love so bad. Black love has taken a hit, y'all. What's going on, Thomas? Black love has taken a hit. Do y'all remember when Remy Ma and Papoose was on the show Black Love? If y'all watching the OWN network, you know, did y'all watch that? Hold on here. Let me pull some things up. Give me one second. Hey, while I pull this up, guys, do me a favor. Give me a retweet. Take the link, share it on X. Take the link, share it on Facebook. Take the link, post it on IG. Whatever social media is at, take the link and share it because you know I'm getting shadow banned here. So hold on. Give me one second here, guys. Let me pull it up here. Whoops. It ain't this one here. It ain't this one here. Give me 1 second. You tell I'm a little bit, off here. You know, I'm a little rusty. We're going to get this party started. Let me move this over here. Where are we at? Okay. There we go. There we go. Let's do this here. All right. Chucky says, Black love is dead. God damn. Calm down, brother. Pooh says, Tierlando, he did. He was on the coolest MC lyrical rappers. Okay. I'm taking a different approach with this Papoose-Remy Ma situation, guys. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all turn your headphones up? If y'all got me on the TVs, turn your surround sound up. If you got me on your iPhones, turn your earbuds up. If you got me on your tablets, turn the volume up here, guys. Can y'all hear me? Do I got to turn my headphones up? Okay, I just want to make sure y'all can hear me, right? I'm taking a different approach with this Papoose-Remy Ma situation. And you may say, yo, that dude, TD&D, yo, Dave, what do you mean? You take a different approach. We know you'll get down. Don't tell me you gonna take Remy Ma's side. Wait, Dave, wait a minute, hold on. I hear the tribe members. I know the ninja watchers. Wait, Dave, are you gonna sit here and be blasphemous with your long ass hair and say, you taking Remy Ma's side? Are you really going to blame Papoose for all the shenanigans, all the dick nanigans, all the disrespect that is coming his way? What do y'all think, guys? What do y'all think? I'm letting you guys know right now, likes up in the building. I need the likes up. There ain't no black fatigue here, but I need the likes up. Papoose is the goddamn reason why he is in this situation right now. Papoose is the blame for all the drama that's going on right now. Papoose is the reason why he has a broken home. Papoose is the problem. not Remy Ma. Hold on. Wait. Dave, what are you talking about? Did you not see everything that's going on this entire year? You do know, Dave, that Remy Ma is the one who cheated. I know she cheated publicly, embarrassing him multiple times. Dave, you do know that she was the one parading Easy the Block Captain or Easy E or Easy Chump, or all I know is Easy, whatever the Joker's name is more broker than Papoose. She was parading a broker ninja, then Papoose, her own husband, who basically adopted her kid and got kids with him. But wait. Papoose is still the issue why everything is going on. See where you're going, TD&D? Says, Pop move on to a younger woman and she's a winner. Let me get into this here, guys. How can I say that Papoose is the reason with all this going on when we know for a fact, guys? I'm not denying this here. Let's bring it all in. I need y'all to hear me. Let's bring it in, guys. Bring it in. Turn your headphones up. Turn the volumes up on your surround sound. I see my YouTube stats, and I know that my second highest viewership is people watch me on the goddamn TVs. Turn your sounds up. It's Memorial Day weekend. Y'all barbecuing, y'all grilling. I need y'all to hear this here. I know y'all were not expecting me to hear this sports podcast. I know. You're probably saying, Dave, you've been gone for so long. Did you get blue-pilled? Wait, Dave. Did you just become a sucker? Wait. Dave, are you caping? And are you clapping for the disrespectful woman? Nah, I'm not doing none of that stuff. I know we have women in our chat here. Shout out to my ladies. But this is a pro men's channel. But not only is it a pro men's channel, this is a channel, of course, where I focus on our diaspora. I focus on my FBA brothers and sisters, foundational Black Americans, B1 in the house. I focus on y'all. Everybody else is invited, but just know that my content is for FBA. I'm FBA to the soil, to the day I die. So I'm talking to the men here, guys. What's going on, Indoor? I'm talking to the men, guys. I'm talking to the men here, and I'm going to explain that even with all the issues and all the problems, Pap is the goddamn problem. Pap is the goddamn problem. Pap is the goddamn problem. And I need y'all men out here not to follow Papoose lead. Otherwise, you're going to be just as embarrassed, just put on Front Street and looking like a sorry-ass sap, just like Papoose. What am I talking about, guys? Let's get into it now. Let's really get into it. I'm going to play some of the videos, the Pap's response and Remy's response. But before I get to those videos, why I say Papoose the problem? Papoose the problem because he never should have chosen Remy Ma. Hold on, guys. Let that settle in. Likes up, Cash App supers. Let that settle in. He should have never, ever took on Remy Ma. Let's remember, guys, they were only dating, and she wasn't this big phenom female hip hop artist. Yes, she was on a hit record with Fat Joe, with Terror Squad. Then she dropped her solo album, Something About Remy. You know, I forgot the one song that was on the album that charted, that went like top 10 or top 20, something like that. So she did have a top 10 chart, right? But then while they were dating, not married, guys, not married, while they were dating, Remy caught that charge to go ahead and serve 6 to 7 years in jail. Can I talk to the men out here? Guys, if you're dating a woman right now and she cannot control her temper, where that she gets to it over her cell phone and bash on the back of their head, where if the police say, you know what, you need to sit your black ass down, you're going to serve this 6 to 7 years. How many of you guys is really going to stick with that woman? If this woman can't keep her hands to herself, can't help getting involved in assault charges, can't help getting in trouble with Johnny Law to the form of going to jail for 6 years, why in the hell would you even entertain this situation? When she got her initial court and everything like that, it should be like, hey, it's been real. Hey, if I'm still single on the other side, maybe I'll holler at you. Right then and there, guys, I want to give y'all a good pep talking lesson. If you're dealing with a woman who's going to jail, the relationship should be over right then and there, unless y'all are married and got kids together. Let me repeat that again, guys. We're going back over 20 years ago now, about 18 years ago now. Let me put y'all on something here. If you are dealing with any kind of woman that's going to jail for years, not just jail, guys, prison. Not just jail, guys, prison. If you're dealing with a woman going to jail, why are you even contemplating a serious long-term relationship, even marriage in a situation here? Because this woman is not feminine enough for you. This woman doesn't have the complacency, doesn't have the decency, doesn't have the wherewithal to pull herself back down, to get herself in a situation where that Johnny Law will be presented for her to get the goddamn silver handcuffs on her. You're saying, if you're going to buy looks at the tie, but what are you talking about, Ali? Dude, I need you to be quiet. I haven't said nothing about no goddamn looks. Can you listen to the commentary? I ain't said nothing about no goddamn looks. We're talking to the men here, okay? Come on, man. Sound like, I don't know if you trolled or not. I'm talking to the men here. I'm talking about the fact that he should never have got with her. He should never got with her. Hold on. Here's another troublesome thing that Papoose did, where that Remy didn't respect him from day one. Papoose admitted he went to the prison. It took him like 2 or 3 hours every day to go and visit her every day as long as she couldn't have visitors for a whole goddamn year. It got to a point where Remy told Pap, you don't gotta come here every day. I don't wanna see your ass here every day. Guys, people behind bars who I've known, family and friends behind bars, they want to see they peoples. They locked up. They got to deal with all the undesirables, all the crap that goes on. It's a whole other society that people don't want to deal with when you're in jail. You can't wait to get back out. And Remy was telling Pap, I don't need you to come here every day. I don't need to see you every day. It ain't that serious. Oh, hold on. You're going to tell me you got a 6-7 year bid and you don't want to see old man? It ain't that serious? There's the red heat right then and there. It's like, how come someone that I love and I think love me don't want me to come and see you? Here's another thing, guys. Let me add another thing. While Pap was doing all this here, he put his own goddamn career on hold. Men, as we grow into our manhood, we never put our career on hold unless we have to deal with serious medical situations with somebody in our family. She was not married to Papoose. Papoose was not married to her. And you going on here, doing all this stuff here, showing up every day, doing all these things here, putting your career on hold. Now let's put it out here, guys. Now for the people in the chat here. Papoose can rap his ass off. Papoose can rap his ass off. I'm not just some novice hip-hop guy who just knows a few songs. Have you heard Numerical Slaughter or Alphabet Slaughter? If you guys have not, go on Apple Music or Spotify, whatever you guys get your music from. This is no campaign, whatever like that. Or go on YouTube here and pull up Papoose's Alphabet Slaughter and Numerical Slaughter. The man got bars for days. But you know what I think of Papoose when I think of him as a rapper? He's the WNBA of rappers. I said it. He's cold as hell, got punchlines, witty metaphors. He is the WNBA of rappers. You know what I'm saying? Know why I say that, guys? You know why I say that? Because what do WNBA players always say? We play the best brand of basketball. We can shoot. We can dribble. We can cross over. We play excellent defense. We play the game the right way. That's Papoose. He can battle, metaphor and do everything needed, you'd be sitting there like, God damn, this dude can spit. But you wanna know something? He never got to the point of making a crossover hit where you wanna get up and dance. He never made that crossover hit where you in your car and he come on the radio and you bobbing your head like this. He never made that hit to be a superstar. And that is the difference between Remy Ma and Papoose. Papoose has all the skills to do things in hip hop. Remy Ma has that it factor to make a goddamn hit. There is the difference here. So you add the fact that he put his career on hold, and then he's a WNBA player of rappers who got all this skill set, but just don't got the shine and fanfare or that extra where people gonna say, yo, let me check in the Papoose here. Because the people watch the NBA because the excitement, the flair, the dunks, the high sky and things, even though people are a little bit down on it right now. The WNBA, it's all, I mean, I swear I watched it in middle school basketball, and that's Papoose. Every once in a while, I do wanna hear a bar or a metaphor, but you know what though? I need to hear a hit every once in a while. I need to hear a hit every once in a while. But we're gonna get into these videos here because what I want you guys to understand is that a man's purpose in life should not be a degenerate, low-level woman serving time because she can't keep her hands to herself, and then you lower your vibration to be with her and to make sure everything's good with her and her son, even though it is not your son. You are not the pappy. What are you talking about, Dave? What are you talking about? Remy had a son before she went to jail. Remy Ma was a single mama. Guys, adding all that into the effects here, not only that she was a single mama, she didn't give a damn about her son. She had issues with her court case. They locked her ass up and threw her away, didn't even get her court affairs in order because she was nonchalantly dealing with this serious allegations that got her black ass locked up. Y'all hear me? Y'all listen to me? How is it that a man who has a purpose puts everything on hold for a woman that's not his wife? A woman that does not have his kids yet, taking up stepdaddy season? He's even claiming the son as his own, and that ain't your goddamn son. You are the stepfather. And that is another problem, guys, that we're seeing in Pap's situation here. How in the hell is he claiming another man's son, and now they're going through a divorce here? That ain't gonna be his son. His son is gonna, quote unquote stepson, is always gonna take his mama's side unless they got a bad relationship. So here you are adding to your demise, saying that this is my son, this is my son. That ain't your blood. This is not your blood. Now, I get it. You love, once you have stepkids and you start to love them like your own because they're young, you know, and you start helping raising, and then, you know, kids are innocent. But the thing is, that is not your son to be calling your son. Another item to add, that Remy Ma just didn't like him, just didn't respect him, just looked at him as less than and lower than. What's going on, Truss? I see Truss came in the building here. What is this? Now, that's a red flag. When you don't want to see if I'm coming to jail and see you, definitely red flag. Exactly, Ali. Thank you for saying that there. I was mentioning that earlier. Unless you are married and got a life together, if that's just your girlfriend, side chick, why are you saying I'm going to go in jail and visit her every damn day because she needs this here, right? One of the lyrical best MCs. I'm looking at this from a whole other level, T&D. Happy Memorial Day, chat. Shout out to you, Trust. What's going on, Malcolm? Good to see you. You dropped the link today? Yeah, I'm gonna let people cam up if you guys want to later on to talk about this. Papoose came in as a fan. I hate to say it. Cousin might need to go get his CDL HVAC license. The rapping didn't pay off for him. He was a fan, fam. Yeah, good point here, Trust. Yes, Papoose was a fan. And no woman wants to deal with a man who looks and he's all engulfed as a fan, as a less than, as a stan. Plenty of these dudes out here playing step dummy. You got that right, Trust. He had to beg her to have a kid. Yeah. Guys, so here's the thing here. Here's what I want to do. I want to play the video that Papoose brought online. And here's another item here, guys. Never, ever try to defend your point by coming on social media. Even though you might be 100% right, you look like a straight up weak ass dog. Let her do all the talking. Let her make us look like a fool. Let her crash out. When you get involved in this back and forth here, the kids is going to be able to come back and see all this messiness here. But guys, I'm going to get to these videos here. I'm going to show you how bad Papoose really messed up here. Now, before we get into it, I do want to say this though. Remy Ma is a goddamn piece of work. Remy Ma is the type of chick that you saw her in her 20s or early 30s where that, you see that chocolate skin in that ass and them thighs and them yams. I get it. You want to bend that over and you want to bust it down. I get it. I get it. You see them yams? I seen the yamage. I've seen the curvatures. And know one thing, guys, that I have learned the hard way a long time ago, and here's the issue that us guys have a problem with. Crazy mother have the best booty. That's what gets us in trouble, guys, every single time. These women who are crazy as hell got the most fire in the game. Oh, they got the most fire in the game. Remy Ma always been trash at Orlando. Hey, I'm just going, not me. I'm just going by what guys are telling me. They like that thick chocolate skin, especially that New York accent and that brazen attitude. I've been working in New York for 10 years, guys, so I can get it how a guy can see that New York accent from women at first and be like, yo, I'm kind of turned on by, remember Big Les? Remember Big Les on BET? I'm kind of turned on by Big Les. I know she sounds kind of hard, but damn, right? That only works, I've been in New York for 10 years, guys. That works when you first meet him. When you have true conversation and you hear that, arf, 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 part of you can be like, damn, can you calm down? Can you calm down? T.R. said, Remy Ma fuck with Tim's and Mobb Deep playing in the background. And nothing wrong with Mobb Deep, T. Orlando. I love Survival of the Fittest. Don't be down in Mobb Deep. Rest in peace to Prodigy. Hey, man. Hey, rest in peace to Prodigy, man. I'm a big Mobb Deep fan. Come on, T. Orlando. I like them girls from New Orleans, says Trust. Cream be coming out that pink thing. Yes, indeed. See, Trust knows. Hold on, Trust. I'm gonna put it on. Trust knows what I'm talking about here. Trust knows what I'm talking about. It's the crazy, even though you may not think that she is probably the most attractive woman, but she may have a body. You see them things. You see that poke be poking and everything. Them crazy chicks have the most wild in the game. You really want to know what that mouth do, guys? Go deal with a crazy chick. You really want to get sucked back into your inner childhood essence? Go deal with a crazy chick. You want to go back to your baby sucking your thumb? Go get yourself a crazy chick. Matter of fact, I bet y'all that people who in my chat that's married right now, your wife probably crazy as hell right now. Reason why you locked down and reason why you listen to me. Damn, Dave, my woman crazy as hell. That's why she got me. That's why I listen to you. I'm doing the fuckery right now. That's right, Malcolm. Shook ones. That's right, shook ones. Yes, Dave, crazy chicks have the best coochie. Yes. What's going on, Roger? Good to see you. He says, yeah, exactly. So, guys, I just want to let you guys know. Bermuda in the house. Shout out. But I'm going to get to this first video here. I want you guys to understand. I am not taking Remy Ma off the hook. What I'm saying here is Papoose would have never been here if he had been raised as a better man. Papoose would not be here today picking Remy Ma, the type of woman that she is, if he had knowledge of self. Have you heard him always say, yo, I was always raised, I was a pro-black, I always had knowledge of self. If you had knowledge of self, you wouldn't be marrying a crazy-ass chick. If you got knowledge of self, you're not going to put your life in peril. Okay? Let's keep it a buck here, right? So I am not taking everything off Remy. We know that she's a dastardly deed person. We know that she's a woman that no man should deal with. We know that she's a woman that is going to make your life a living existence. What I'm saying here, guys, to all the men out there listening, to the people here in the chat, to the AIC, to the tribe members, to the Ninja Watch, to the Replay Gang, what I want you all to know right now is the fact that all this could be avoided. All this cannot happen. You do not have to go through these things if you do not choose that raggedy ass, lying ass, ghetto ass, going through her teeth, ghetto ass chick that will make your life a living hell. I said it. Not sure about that, fam. He might be a spokesperson, but definitely not an executive. I do music. I put some music on the stuff. Okay, I don't know what y'all talking about. Y'all having side conversations. Said Papoose was a good man Papoose was a good man to the wrong woman. But guys, Divine, how many guys that we know are good guys that make bad decisions in picking women, and now we see their life the way it is, and we're like, damn, I feel sorry for Mike. Man, John going through it right now. You see T. Orlando with that hood booger? Man, she gonna take T. Orlando for all his lawyer money. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter if you are a good man, guys. What matters is if you're a smart man. T. Orlando, we're gonna talk about Travis Hunter tomorrow. T. Orlando, we're going to talk about Travis Hunter tomorrow. Don't worry. I had to talk about this first because this is the older story. I want to do this over the weekend. Don't worry, guys. We're going to come back to Travis Hunter this week. Don't worry about it. I got Travis Hunter on the mind here. It doesn't matter if you're a good man, guys. We know a gang of good men who've been taken through the coals of divorces, been taken through the coals of baby mamas, been taken through the coals of child support. It doesn't matter if you are a good man. What matters here, if you are a smart man. What matters here, if you've grown up to understand how women move, to not to put yourself in positions where that you are going to lose no matter what. Even if you think you're winning the battle, you will lose the war. 400K on a G-Wagon. All these women want a ball player more than ever. Hey, don't worry, Chuck. We're going to talk about that. Travis is doomed, yeah. What's going on, Upper Man? Shout out to you. Hey, Upper Man, I did get your email. I just haven't responded back to it yet. I'll say that early in this live stream here. Says, what's up, T&D? What are you doing to us? First you come back and then you fall the face of the earth. Thought you were in the upper room. Glad you're back. Thanks, Upper Man. We back in the building. We back in the building. Appreciate you, Upper Man. We back in the building. We back in the building. We back on the map. Boo, Dave. What you talking about? Oh, Lord. Derek, I will get back to start timing you out, Derek. You got to give me a reason why you're saying booing. Why boo? What I'm saying here, guys, is how many men do you guys know that are good men who've been screwed by their baby mama, their wife, and or the courts? Being good don't matter anymore, guys. Not in this day and age. We need to get out of the idea that I'm a good man and I deserve this. You don't deserve anything. No man deserves anything. No woman deserves anything. You only get what you put in. And if you make the goddamn mistake, you know what though? That is on you. That is on you, guys. That is on you. T. Orlando says, I'm in family court a couple weeks ago. Let me put this up here. A couple weeks ago, doctor had a $10 million prenup, said he would cut that check at the hearing to get her out of his life. She started crying because she can't live off $10 million. Crazy work. What, T. Orlando? Come on. This dude is so rich, he has a $10 million prenup, and he is willing to cut the check for peace. And the woman is crying because she's been living high on the easy street here and don't think 10 million is not enough. Guys, if that's not crazy, I don't know what crazy is. Good men are the first to get screwed by a BW. Exactly, Tyrion. Membership for 29 months, but you was cooking. What's that? Membership for 29 months, but you was cooking, so you didn't see it. Wait, you did? Hold on. I didn't see that. It didn't pop up here. I got Jay's membership here. Hold on. Shout out to Jay here. Jay been a member for 19 months saying NYC Sugar's got too much durag to Timberland boot energy. Hey, shout out to Jay. I didn't see. Hey, man, T, I haven't been online in a minute. So StreamYard got some new updates acting kind of funky here. So let me see it. Derek, you dropped one? Oh, here, hey, Derek, it didn't pop up here. Here it is. Sorry, Derek. Here you go. Derek's been here for almost 3 years, 29 months, too. He's gonna say, where you been at? Is this a Dave to prove to us that you are that dude? What's the number for PI? Will you ever put the belt? Are you ducking? Oh, whatever, Derek. Derek. Derek always be complaining about something, guys. Derek always be complaining about something. What's going on, Derek? How you living, man? I'm back. She cheated on him, and he wanted the divorce finalized, and now she's challenging the prenup. Goddamn, she's challenging the prenup now? T. Orlando, keep us updated. That's a goddamn shame that she's going to get $10 million, and she wants more. Hey, man, if a person can't live off $10 million, tell me how janky you really are. Man. Hey, man, I miss you too, bro. No homo. Pause. All right, guys, check this out. I know you guys are hearing me saying, Dave, how can you go this hard on Papoose? Because I want to play him coming online, talking the way he's talking here to showcase, yes, I know Remy's a banshee. Yes, I know Remy's horrible. Yes, I know women like her are the bane of men's existence. But you know what, guys? We don't never have to deal with this if we never enter the conversation. Okay, trust us. Who's trying to get 10 million? Papoose ain't got no debt. No, trust. T. Orlando's a lawyer. And he's dealing with a whole bunch of cases, and he works in child court, family court, basically, and he's dealing with a case that, the prenup is $10 million, and he wants to cut the check for peace and quiet, but the woman is complaining that she needs more than $10 million because she can't live off of it. So T. Orlando, keep us updated on that case. He says, I just smiled. She can challenge that prenup. When it gets to my desk, she's going to end up with nothing. Play silly games, get silly prizes. The wife don't know who drafts the order for the judge. Oh, man, okay, T. Orlando. Keep us up to speed on this one here. No, you're good, Trust. You're good, Trust. Don't worry about it, man. A lot of stuff is going on here. All right, guys. Here's what I want to do here. We're going to react to Papoose. Trust, I know that you're hearing me saying, I don't know what you're saying, Dave. I don't know. You've been gone for a month. You sound a little bit off, man. You may need a little bit of liquor in your system. Hey, guys, I haven't been drinking yet, but before the show started, I've learned to make my own old fashions. This ain't no whiskey straight up. I got the bitters and everything. So we've been here for about an hour and change now, and it's Memorial Day. So why not we have a drink to discuss about Papoose' dumbass ways? I make them just right, guys. It took me this whole month. It took me a while to get my old fashioned down pat here. Papoose is a goof. Papoose was big simping. Let's do it, guys. Small box. Actually, I want to go over here. Let's get it going, guys. Let's hear Papoose, guys. Because Trust, he's like, Dave, I don't know about you, man, on this one. I saw your comment. It's like, yo, man, you moving differently here. If you guys have not seen this video, and we're going to play Remy Ma too, you're going to see why I decided to come back today with what I'm going to say here. Fair use, even though it doesn't matter because he's on IG Live. Fair use in the building, guys. Fair use. Likes in the building. Super chats with thanks, super stickers. Come on, man. Show y'all love. Let's listen to Papoose. Simp it up. Let's go, guys.
But he's on audio saying blackmailing you. So which one is it? Which one is it? You've told me numerous times you don't deal with him no more. You want to go on Instagram and say you with your child every day. No, you're not. You just started being with the baby after I left. Once I left, you started trying to prove to me that you're with the baby and you're doing the right thing. You're doing things that I've always wanted you to do. You just called me the other day and said happy anniversary. I didn't even say it back to you, Rem. I didn't say it back to you. You know why? Because when our 15th year anniversary came, which was a milestone, we were supposed to have the whole thing that we did in the 10 year. You didn't want to acknowledge it properly because you was too busy running around doing what you was doing. Now I'm in a space where I moved on. So for a person who got all these lies to say about me, why is it that you try to call me the other day and say happy anniversary? Why is it that when I went to pick my daughter up, you asking me for gifts and things like that? Why is it? Because you're a narcissist. And in the process of you being a narcissist, anything you can't control, you're mad. but you lost the remote. So you know when somebody loses the remote, they go frantic. See, but what you didn't understand was my loyalty was because I said wedding vows before God, better for worse, richer for poor, sickness and health, death to his part, and I lived that out.
Hold on, guys. I get about the marriage vows. Sickness sickness till death do us part. All that stuff, right? I get that. Men, understand this right now. When the woman cheats, those vows don't mean a goddamn thing. I'm not talking about when the man cheats. Guys, when the woman cheats, those vows mean nothing anymore. When she has finally went under another man, or maybe another woman, she does not you anymore. It's over. Guys, let me say that again. Once the woman cheats, it's over. There's no vows to hold on saying that I'm trying to maintain the marriage vows. When we got to understand, we are not the same as women as far as their emotional state, their physical state when it comes to relationships. So by him saying this here, he's already lost, guys. I understand if you guys get married and say, I honor my vows. She don't honor your vows, so your best bet, once she cheats once, there is no going back. You need to end it. It's going to be an L for you, but why stick around longer for the bigger L? You got to cut that serpent at the head right then and there, guys.
I did nothing but take care of you. Every utility in that house to this day right now is under my name. The alarm company called me today. You talking all this money talk, you just paid a cable bill probably within the last 2 weeks out of my account. I had to bail you out of jail when you caught your case. When you had to pay the civil case. And we backtracked it. Who account did that come from? Me. You didn't have a dime. Slay warned me. May he rest in peace. He warned me. He warned me. So when you say malicious things about him, now that he's deceased, I know why, because he know the truth. So all of this money talk that you're talking, you're a liar. All you do is lie, very bipolar. Say something 1 minute and she'll say 5 minutes later that she never said it. She will say she never said it. Right now on my phone, and like I told you, I never wanted a penny. I never wanted one dime. All of the music I wrote for her, I never wanted one penny. I never put my name on the credit. I never did anything. When people said, we know Pat writing that. Oh, you want to go in here and say, oh, I was making music before him. You was. That's why when I started writing it, they saw the difference. You want to talk down upon me. You want to try to assassinate my character. But in actuality, there are people who interact with us. Anybody who ever been around her and never been around me, please step to the front. Am I respectful? Am I considerate? I come from a very big family. I'm very loved. I'm very loved, inside and outside. And guess what? Your family love you too. But you don't love them. You're very cruel to people because you're a narcissist. And you know what?
Guys, I'm pausing here right now. Doesn't Pap sound like a scorned woman? Isn't Pap saying the exact same lines when a woman is hurt? You're a narcissist. You don't care about your family. You a narcissist. Doesn't Pap sound like a bitter woman? I know he's hurt. Trust, I've seen your chats in the comment. You've been repeatedly saying, this ninja was in love. Yes, I know this. This man was in love. I see you, Mad Dog Jax. This man was in love. He wanted to love his family. Hell, we saw that show on Oprah Network I mentioned earlier, Black Love. Talking all this stuff here about this stuff here. Does he or does he not sound like a scorned woman? And I like Paps. He's obviously a good guy, but we're being good gets you guys. Let's continue.
What? It hurts me that I gotta even say this about you, that I gotta even come on this live and do this. But the fact that you tried to mention my children, the fact that you had the audacity to come on here and say, I haven't seen my daughter, when you didn't allow me to see my daughter. December 14th, when we gave my daughter a birthday party, you came to my attention. We spoke about the party. I said, how much is the party? You told me the amount of the party. You put up your half of the money for the party. I put up my money for my daughter's party. When my daughter's party took place, you had the audacity to send me a text and tell me not to come to my child's party. Why did you do that? Because I moved on and I wasn't sitting in the house watching my daughter while you run around with this lame, come home to me and say you wasn't with him. Why would you be with him? He's so beneath you. When I noticed that you was probably getting blackmailed because you're such a liar, I tried to protect you like I always protected you.
Wait. Guys, I want you to focus on this point here. I want you to bookmark this thought process right here, because in about 30 or 40 minutes from now, I want you guys to understand something here. He's always here talking about, I'm trying to protect you. I'm not talking about you. When you were getting blackmailed, is Remy protecting Paps? Yes, T. Orlando, blackmail. We're going to get into this here. Long story short, but we'll get into it here. Remy Ma's side dude, Easy the Block Chump. We're going to get into him. Don't worry, guys. We're going to get into Easy the Block Chump. He is blackmailing Remy right now. This tells you the type of woman that Remy Ma is. Not only did she cheat on her husband, she cheated on her husband with a lesser than man. She cheated on a lesser than man who's a goddamn Pookie and Rare. He's a goddamn battle rapper in her league. That means that she pays his salary. Come on now. This ninja, dusty ass ninja, is blackmailing her now. And Papoose is saying, I'm trying to protect you. Is Remy trying to protect you? Guys, understand this here. When you're going through a divorce here, all is fair in love and war, and you thinking you're gonna be the good guy, not speaking, not saying anything, protecting your woman, don't want to go in the back and forth. She ain't thinking about that about you. She's doing everything to destroy you. And we gonna showcase how Remy right now is trying to destroy Pap, and he's over here being, I'm the good guy, and I'm over here trying to protect you when the Joker tried to blackmail you, and I didn't do this, and I didn't do that. Trust, I've been in love many times. This is real. Why y'all think all of us here, even on this chat? K. Samuels brought us here by talking about these women, fucking dudes are, it's, trust me. There is no way that I cannot have this conversation if I've never been in love either, brother. We all been there. We've all had I trust, you've been following me for a long time. I've openly talked about my dick nanigans and dealing with the wrong woman when I was younger. I've been in love and I've been dumb as hell. And I'm trying to talk to everybody here to showcase that we don't need to be dumb as hell. I understand about men being good and trying to do right, but we're in a different age here where being good gets us treated like this here. And what you said earlier is these type of situations where men end up deleting the whole goddamn family. But what I'm saying here, trust here, is we should, going forward, have these conversations. Rest in peace to Kevin Samuels. We should not have to go through this if we have our eyes wide open instead of being blinded because of what they've been telling us for years and years and years, what it takes to be in a relationship. Yeah, trust, we're here together. We both been dumb, but that's what makes age turn into wisdom. Very, very beneficial to have these conversations. We all been dumb. We all been young men. We all done stupid things. We all done things for the we have done things for what, guys? Hey guys, I know I can't hear you, but you know the word I'm saying. I'm bleeping it out for YouTube here, so I can keep this monetization here. I want all y'all who have the TVs on, who have your iPads on, who have your iPhones on. I see y'all janky Androids. You know the power of the and it's turned us all upside down and inside out. And we're watching in real time a man in love his family, love the wrong woman, and got his ass inside out, turned inside out, basically having diarrhea of the goddamn mouth. Love once, can't love like that no more. Look at that. We all been here, guys. Malcolm, yes, been there, done that years ago. Yes. Trust says, I've been in love one time. That's a brainwash. Thank you, Trust. We know it will brainwash you. Jay Walker says, I've been through this on the game. Remy's victim, and I know better and move better. What's going on, Derek? Good to see you. What's going on, Erroneous? Good to see you. Says, I don't play with them women now. They will do what I need them to do, or I'm gone. No questions asked. See, Trust, you only got there because you learned early enough. Papoose did not learn early enough. Papoose thought he was being the good guy, and we're seeing what being the good guy gets you. Let's continue, guys. See, before I hit play again, guys, I want you guys to understand, I like Pap. I've always been a fan of Papoose. I thought he's a good guy, but just because you're a good guy don't mean that lessons can be learned from you from the mistakes you're making. Good guys are not perfect. There's a reason why they say good guys finish last. Let's continue with this, guys.
You want to make it, you want to go on the gram, you want to play games about me knocking him out. That's a small thing. That wasn't the first time you saw me in action. But you know what? Like I said earlier, there's 3 reasons why she started to have so much animosity towards me. One was because I knocked him out.
No, Pap. Yes, you knocked him out. She had animosity towards you before you knocked him out. She was cheating on you before you knocked him out, Pap. She had animosity towards you for years. Pap can't even analyze his current situation in real time. She didn't have animosity because you knocked him out. She had animosity when she was on top riding this ninja. You think that she didn't have animosity when Easy the Block Chump was bending that ass over? See? This is why Pap ain't got the right people around him. Let's continue. Here's other items.
And it wasn't because she cared about his well-being. It was because she had been, as a celebrity, as a famous person who could be a role model if she wanted to, she has been behaving in a very, shall I say promiscuous? She has been behaving in a very not too respectful way. And it's been right under the nose of the entire industry and everybody. And people allow it because some of them are groupies. Some of them are clout chasers. Some people, they know the truth, but they act like it's not happening. By me knocking him out, it kind of put it out there, what's really going on. Also, she tried to fool y'all and say, what person would be in a marriage with a loving husband, being taken care of, bills paid, and cheat? You know what person would do that? You. Everything would be fine, and you would still violate. Because you know why? You can't keep your legs closed, Rem. That's one of the main problems with you. I could sit up here and run through your body count, but that's not what I'm going to do, because I'm not here to tear you down, and I'm not here to disrespect you.
Hold up. Guys. Trust, do you hear where I'm coming from right now, Trust? Why I'm acting the way I'm acting right now? Why Pap's the problem? Why is Paps talking about Remy Ma's body count? Body count means, in this scenario, how many ninjas D's that she's been riding on since they've been together. See, this is where the bitch in Pat comes out here right now. If you gonna make that kind of statement, you might as well just ride out and just put the number out there right now, guys. Right? Right, guys? Right, guys? Hold on. You already insinuating it wasn't a one-time cheat. You're stating body count, which means you're saying multiple ninjas was running in and out of it. And then you're gonna say, I'm not here to mention that. You already did, you dumbass. Come on, Trust. Do you see my point here right now? Guys, in the chat, can I get a 1 in the chat if I'm right? Give me a 2 if you think I'm wrong here. Isn't this some bitch ass shit right now for Pat to say, oh, yeah, let's not go through your body count. I'm not gonna disrespect you like that. You already did, Ninja. The insinuation of a body count is the disrespect itself. We don't need a number. We can already guess. She's in the goddamn industry. Look at this here. Trust says, he knows she been cheating. She said it, he agreed. Look at all these ones here. Y'all know what I'm talking about here. He runs one, show off the one. Mr. B, what's going on, Mr. B, with the one? Nah, it's men and women body count. Well, it's body counts in general. Yeah, we know she gets down with girls, but she's getting down with dudes too. It's multiples. That's why they were in counseling. Hey, no, Trust. He was in counseling. She was just there to be there. That's what I'm talking about, Tira Orlando. Guys in the chat, what kind of man says this here? Unless they are really, really weak. I know he's in love, but men do not operate like this. Porn star body count, hell no, Malcolm. He sounds like these, and thank you, Trust. That's why I'm taking the approach. Some people may say, damn, what they talking about? I'm taking this approach because just because he's a black battle rapper and he speaks eloquently, he knows how to use his words. He doesn't talk all the time, but when he does here. But what we're doing, we're dissecting the situation so we can actually hear, dude, you sound very beta. You sound very blue pill. You sound very incel. That's what we're talking about. How a husband on some talking about his white bot. Exactly, Tier Land. That's what I'm talking about. He's a cuckold. That's what I'm talking about here, guys. This is what I'm talking about here. I understand that we men got to stick together and support each other, but we cannot listen to weak men because these are the type of men that bring all of us down. This is the type of men that helps other men demise in these cases here because they choose the wrong women. Talking about black love and support your woman and honor your vows when your woman ain't honoring the vows and she's disrespecting you every day and twice on goddamn Sunday. Let's continue.
I'm not here to do that. But the fact that you mentioned my children and you fabricated after you have already been documented and recorded telling the truth about how I supported you when you was away. Telling the truth about our entire time together. But it wasn't good enough for you to move on and be an adult after you cheated. And I gave you numerous opportunities to stop the cheating.
What?
We went to a therapist.
Hold on.
Why come on here and lie?
Hold on, guys. Hold on. Pause. Did y'all hear that? But should I play that again, that part, so you can hear that? Hold on. Let me play that part. Let me play it again, guys. Let me play it again.
Because I'm not here to tear you down, and I'm not here to disrespect you. I'm not here to do that. But the fact that you mentioned my children and you fabricated after you have already been documented and recorded telling the truth about how I supported you when you was away. Telling the truth about our entire time together. But it wasn't good enough for you to move on and be an adult after you cheated. And I gave you numerous opportunities to stop the cheating.
I gave you numerous opportunities to quit the cheating. Guys, when the woman gets away with cheating the first time and he knows about it, she's not going to stop. She lost all respect for you. She's going to keep doing what she does until you decide to leave her. And then that's when womanese kicks in with the manipulation and telling you all the little sweet nothings about, I'm not going to cheat no more. I made a mistake. Let's go through therapy. Guys, when you said you begged her to stop after numerous times, she will never stop. You gotta stop thinking that cheating is the same when a woman does it and when a man does it. We know there's two different ideology sets when a man goes through what we do here and why a woman do what they do here. And the fact that he's saying this here lets me know, guys, not only he's a good guy, he's a dumbass. You can be in love, guys, but this is just straight up regular mentality. Understand that if you really think that once she cheats and then she's continue cheating, and you're like, come on, please stop. Let's go to therapy. Man, Ninja, she ain't never gonna stop. She's getting her cake and eating it too. It's just a matter of time where she's so fed up with you, she's happy if you walk away. If anything, she wants you to run. Let's go.
We went to a therapist. Why come on here and lie and say we haven't slept together since 2022? Why come on here and make it seem like that's true?
2022? It's 2025, 3 years. Yes, you in the industry, fellas, she's smashing. Continue.
We never had an agreement. Oh, you be with who you be with and I be with. We never had an agreement. All we had was you lying, saying that you're not with him. Why would you deal with him? That's all we had. And when I found out the truth that you were with him, you said, let's go to therapy. And I agreed. Then we made an agreement with the therapist. You violated the agreement again. So when I caught him, I knocked him out. Wherever I would have saw him at, I would have knocked him out. You so mad at me because I knocked him out at your event. Anywhere I saw him at, he was getting put down. And I told you this. I still got the messages telling you this. So all of this fabrication, all of these stories about me, my children, all of these stories about money. I paid every bill in that household. I did nothing but buy you gifts. It's photos and everything of it. It's all on my page. Never trust a celebrity who erased their Instagram. They hiding from something. It's still there. Me buying.
How about this, Pap? Never trust somebody who is cheatingly openly in your face. And you know it, she knows it, and you're asking her, please stop. What are you even talking about Instagram here? Guys, do you see that? This is what I'm talking about this here, guys. Pap is worried about the wrong goddamn things. He's worried about Instagram and photos being scrubbed. How about you worry about the fact that you're constantly saying, please stop. Stop cheating on me. I love you. We got a family. We do nice things together. We got kids. We got a business. I love you. I adore you. You my wife. We did a show called Black Love. Oh, it's knowledge yourself. We are the true kings and queens of our existence, Black people. I love you. I need you. I love you. I need you. I can't do life without you. I need you. Don't go from me. Stop cheating from me. That's how y'all sound, guys, and these ladies. That's how Pap sounds. And if you've ever been here, guys, that's how you sound to these women here. Here's how the women hear y'all, okay? Here's how the women hear it. Let's do it right here.
Don't cheat on me. I love you. We do nice things together. Don't you know that my heart is broken? Can you please? We gotta make this house a happy home. We got kids. We gotta to death do us parts.
Don't you see how goddamn crazy I sound right now? That's how y'all sound begging these women, guys. That's how Pap sound begging a woman constantly cheating on him. It sounds crazy as hell, don't it? It sounds crazy as hell, don't it? T. Orlando says, it's not a flex to say you dropped the dude who was and continue to pipe your wife. Exactly, T. Orlando, because even though you dropped him, he's still dropping off your wife. Some dirty ninjas will say, I'll take this punch in the face as long as I'm still clapping those cheeks. Chucky says, damn, TD&D, why you gotta sound like that? What in the situation back in the day? Damn, all this sound like Chris Rock. Hey, man, I'm keeping the buck here. Said, once again, this man's a sucker for a love affair. Says, hey, stop cheating on man. A bad feeling. Hell, man. Yeah, guys, y'all know. I'm telling you, that's how y'all sound. Hold on.
Please don't cheat on me. I love you, Remy. I love you. I'll do anything for my son who's not my son. I'll do anything for my kids. Even though I'm playing stepdaddy. I know you banging Easy the Block Chump. I know he's banging you out. You guys are wearing matching pajamas on Christmas.
That's how y'all sound, guys. Y'all sound weak as hell. Crazy as hell. Dumb as hell. But hey, so, what? Damn it, Dave, stop. Please stop. Okay, let's get back to Pap then. Hey, you don't want to hear me sound like a chump. Let's go back to Pap. He's the reason why he sound like the chump. Let's go.
Buying her gifts, all that materialistic. If you notice, her entire thing was about materialism. Just fabricating. She just recently told me she don't got no money.
What?
So what you talking this money talk? Hey, this is what I got in my account. Let's keep it a buck. So you want to fabricate these stories. I don't have to fabricate to impress anybody. Everybody knows I'm a hard worker. Everybody know I came from the bottom. Everybody know I went from artist, transition to executive. All of the times y'all see me support this woman, any song, any video she dropped, show me one post of her saying, subscribe to TuneCore. Show me one. Just show me one. Show me one, guys. When I drop the album every month, every single month, as the year progressed, the producers and the artists grew higher and higher and higher. By the time I got to the end of the year and I caught that feature with Lil Wayne, she ain't come home no more. She started staying out. There's people very close to you. When you did that, they said, Pat, we know her for a long time. Don't pay her no mind. She's only doing that to throw you off of your grind. She see you finally about to be successful again, bro. It's been a long time. You deserve it. You know what she did? Start staying out.
Hold up, guys. Hold up. Close the goddamn front door. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Close the goddamn front door. 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 Did Pap just say, oh, I got friends that just said, oh, don't worry about that Pap. She doing this, she doing that, woody woo. This is also why Pap is in trouble. He got some weak ass, bitch ass friends that's giving him advice. Oh, did y'all hear that? You hear that, guys? Now, this is the reason why Pap's in this. Guys, birds of a feather flock together. You are who your crew is. You are who your crew is. It doesn't matter. You are who you move with. And he moves around with a bunch of suckers. I told you y'all New York niggas is soft and weak these days. What's going on with New York ninjas? What is going on with y'all New York ninjas? I've been working in New York for 10 years. I'm a Chi-Town cat, okay? And I'm telling you right now, y'all New York ninjas is moving softer and softer and softer like some goddamn Charmin's tissue toilet paper, okay? You got weak ass dudes talking about, she trying to take your shine, Pap. She trying to take your shine. No, Pap, your friends are dumb as hell too and probably getting their ass whipped by their girls. No, I ain't trying to take your shine. Your girl just don't like you no more. Are we serious, guys? Did you guys just hear that? Oh my God. Y'all New York ninjas, I love New York. Don't get it twisted, guys. I would not be working in New York for as long as I did if I didn't love New York. New York is my second favorite city outside Chicago. That's the reason why I still live out here. I love the Chi. No matter all the jenkins that you hear in the news here, right? I still love my city. My city takes care of me, even though there's issues going on. But you know what, though? There's problems everywhere. But you know what, though? I've never heard a Chi-Town ninja tell me that give me this kind of advice. Oh, no, Dave. No. She just trying to take your shine. Oh, no, Dave. Don't worry about it. You do you. No, God. Pap is moving this way because he also deals with bitch-ass mother. Hold the L, exactly, showing up. I love y'all New York cats, man. Don't get twisted. I already tell y'all when I be in New York. I was in New York about a month ago. I love New York, but y'all New York ninjas is moving soft as hell, y'all. Lights up in the building, guys. I need y'all help. Come on, guys. Salute, Jermaine. It's good to see you. That chick that be cooking in lingerie, cooking with Kai or something like that. Yeah, cooking with Kai. Yeah, shout out to her. Her dude been following her around, and she told that boy to go get some money. Guys, come on, man. Raised by a mama. No daddy in Pap's life. Know what though? For all the New York ninjas talking about the OGs this and hip hop, the OGs this, the OGs that. Where's Pap's OGs? And if Pap's OGs talking like this here, throw all them OG ninjas out the window. Throw them all out the window. Throw them out the window. Throw away and lock the goddamn key. What are we talking about here? Let's go. Let's continue.
Not coming home. So I could go on and on about her. She could fabricate any lie she want about me. Any lie she want to fabricate, she could fabricate. I wrote 90% of the music since I've been with her. And if you come around me and you type a keyword from any one of her verses, it pops up in my phone with it.
Guys, this right here in this IG Live was the biggest bitch ass move that Papoose ever did here, guys. This right here, guys, I'm gonna let it cook for a little bit longer after I take this point here. This right here was the biggest bitch ass move that Pap did. Know why I'm saying this here? Back in the day, we all thought that Pap was writing Remy's lines, especially with the battle of Nicki Minaj when she dropped Sheether. We all said, that ain't no Remy verse. Pap writing those verses there. They're having a little pillow talk here, you know, and Pap in the bed just chilling and just spitting some foes, and Remy's subliminally downloading this stuff here. Or they may be in the studio and he's like, yo, use this here. Because we all knew when Sheether came out, that was a Papoose verse. Papoose dropped those lines. But guys, do you know what Papoose said during that time? Do y'all know what Papoose said that time? I don't write Remy's lines. She the queen. She the coldest female artist in the game right now. I don't gotta write her rhymes. I'm just that cold, but she just as cold too as well. She got them bars. That's what he said years ago. So all of a sudden years ago, you wanna give her shine. And now that things hit the fan, now you wanna claim the lyrics and verses. Now, nah, Ninja, you should have claimed them years ago. And you know what? We already assumed that y'all living together, y'all married, y'all got a family, been together for almost 20 years now. We all thought those were Pap's rhymes, those were Remy's rhymes. And now that y'all going through a breakup here, you're gonna say, I wrote 90% of her verses. If I go on my phone and type something, you're gonna see all the verses. Nah, dog. You can't do something in the past and then come back and say something in the future. You gotta own that. And guys, this is where the bitch assness kicks in here, because this is how women move here. And Pap is moving like a beta bitch ass woman right now. That cooking chick is paying that dude weak. Well, trust, if you're talking about cooking with Kaya, she's on that streaming university with Kai Cenat, and currently her boyfriend, I'm not trying to get off kilter here, but she got a boyfriend. Then she went on this streaming university with Kai Cenat and DDGs, a whole big old streamers doing this kind of like reality streaming thing, right? And she was caught on tape this weekend clapping. I don't know if she's clapping another man cheeks, but she would do something inappropriate with another man that's not her man. So if we talk about cooking with Kaya here, she cheated on her dude too. She cheated on her dude too. I'm not gonna get into that right now. But if y'all follow that streamers university, cooking with Kaya just got done cheating on her man. And so let's get back to this here, because we're talking about weak ass Papoose. I like Papoose, but guys, I'm doing this as an example so none of us moves like this. And if we happen to be in this situation, we know how to move going forward and not move like him. All right, guys, he's moving like a BI, guys. Let's continue.
But the date that I wrote it. So all of this money talk on that aspect, that's cap. You talk about me buying you gifts. You try to say in the past, oh, he don't buy gifts. That's documented. You walk around with thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars of jewelry that I bought every single day. You talking this jewelry talk, First and foremost, I have a cash business. So there's numerous times where I cashed you out and you went and bought things. With my money. With my money. You want to talk about property? We bought this house together. We bought it together. We bought it together. I wrote one of your biggest records, man. One of your biggest hits. So you want to downplay me as an artist when I wrote one of your biggest hits. That's so sad.
She doesn't respect you as a man. Guys, if a woman stops respecting you as a man, do you think she's going to respect your career? I'll wait. I'll wait. You hear the crickets, right? Guys, do you hear Papoose right now? He is talking about she don't respect your career. Guys, if she don't respect you as a man, everything else is out the window. It's out the door. Lock the door, baby. It's over. How's she gonna respect your career when then she don't even respect your mere existence? Hold on, guys. Guys, do y'all need me to repeat that again for the people in the nosebleeds, for the ninja watchers in the back, for the people who's grilling and barbecuing on a Memorial Day weekend and your grill's on the other side and you got your phone here or maybe your TV, you don't have it out loud up. Let me repeat that again, guys. If the woman don't respect you as a man, she don't respect anything else that you got going on in your life. If anything, it's a moot point to let her say, I don't fuck with you no more, ninja. Pap, you are 47 years old. This is not a 30-year-old man. You are 47. There is I can't understand a grown man who can recognize his woman don't respect him and thinks that she's gonna respect his work. I need that old-fashioned recipe to get through this. Hey man, I'm drinking I'm using a Bullet. I was drinking Maker's Mark. I use Bullets for my old fashions. Okay, Bullet and Maker's Mark are good for making good old fashions. Okay. True that. Been there and good now, real good. Yeah, facts says flawless. That's what's up, man. Let me repeat that one more again before I play the video, because Pap is talking like a 21-year-old college student. Men, if the woman is cheating on you, she has lost respect for you. If she lost respect for you, she don't give a damn about anything else in your life. So, Pap, why are you concerned about her disrespecting you as an MC when she don't even give a damn about you living or dying?
Sad. But like I said earlier, the fact that you chose to mention my kids, that's why I responded on this video. As far as the divorce, like I said, she never wanted to get the divorce. She never wanted the divorce, that's correct. And she didn't want to do it peacefully, like two adults, because the attorneys brought to my attention, if you guys agree, the divorce could be private. But if you don't agree, it gets messy. I brought that to her attention. She never wanted to do it. Just recent, and I say within the past few weeks, she's been saying that she wanted to do it civilized way. So we had a plan. She said she wanted to go to a mediator. She wanted to go to a mediator. She wanted to work it out. She even tried to tell me, like I told you yesterday, she started asking me, are you done with me? Are you done with me? I said, is that even a question? I'm going forward with the divorce, yes. Now, I wake up to this morning. Very strange. So, what I'm saying to y'all is, the reason why this is happening because you mentioned my children and you lied. You cheated with this lame since 2022. You cheated with numerous others before that. And you know it's true.
She cheated with numerous others before that. Tribe, Ninja Watchers, AIC, you could be new here. Press the like button. If you're new here, subscribe, okay? Because I know that I've been missing in action for the month of May, but when I come back, guys, you know I'm cooking. This is that hot grease, baby. It's that hot grease. Come on now. Do y'all hear this? It's a goddamn shame, ain't it, guys? And Paps is trying to talk to us to try to logically make sense to all of us here. Are we serious? Come on. Let's let it rock some more, guys. Let's let it rock some more. We ain't done yet.
You know it's true. You know it's true. Look at the comments. They know what I wrote. I wrote tons of her music. 90% of her music, I wrote it since I've been around her.
I know I said I want to let it cook. But isn't Pap sounding like the bitter woman ex-wife about to be divorced saying, I helped him build the business. I helped them start it. I was your lover and your secretary. Remember Mary J. Blige in the Waiting to Exhale soundtrack? Come on now. Y'all know that song. I was your lover and your secretary, working every day of the week. Come on. Pat is moving like the bitter soon-to-be ex-wife that says, I helped you build your career. You couldn't done this without me. I raised the kids while you were out and working. You were out doing 20 hours a day, and probably in those 20 hours you're fucking them other bitches. And now you want to leave me for that little scantling tramp. I was there from the beginning. I held you when you were broke. I helped you build the business, and now you're trying to send me out the pasture. That's Papoose right now, guys. You can't tell me that you've never heard any woman in past that in our lifetime that's going through a divorce and the man has a business or is well-to-do and the woman says, I helped you get where you are and now you're throwing us away. Come on, guys. This is why I like Pap, but I got a problem with Pap. What's understood don't need to be explained, says Dr. Mark. Trust says, Jaguar Wright was singing that, how can you deny your own flesh and blood? Gotta face reality, Mary J. song. Right, let's get back into it, guys. Pap sounds like a bitter woman. Bitter. Don't be like Pap.
I wrote probably like 3 songs on her first album. If I listen to it, I'll tell you exactly what I wrote. And when you listen to it, y'all know my.
Let me make this one more point. I'm gonna let this cook here about the music thing here. I'm sorry I paused here. This is another item that I don't want to miss. Pap is dumb as hell because if he was actually writing those rhymes, he should have got publisher credit. If you're married and you're part of family, it will be community property. Right? You write it, you want to give her shine, but you know you can do it under a different pen name. You can go under a pseudonym and LLC that so that no one knows that you actually wrote it. You can ghost produce it. You can have all the credits and create a new alias, but behind the scenes in the paperwork, let's say that Ghostwriter 2227 is actually Papoose or Jermaine Dawkins. You can come up with any name, but your pseudonym in the contract show Jermaine Dawkins actually Papoose here. If you really are smart and you're writing those rhymes to say, hey, I need to get credit for it, right? Because I did write it, but the money comes into the house because it's joint community property. Now you can say, I let her get that, it comes in here, but what happens when y'all break up? Now you're talking about, I wrote these rhymes, I did this, I wrote 90%. You know what though? You would not have to say that if you were on your goddamn business. I don't care if it's your wife, girlfriend, mama, daddy. When it comes to business, you separate the family and friends and you handle it as business can be. You get your lawyers out so no one don't feel they're cheated. And when you do that, everybody gets paid accordingly. So by you coming out saying, I wrote 90% of your rhymes, no one will be talking about you, Pap, because we know that the paperwork is there. Trust, you know about this. I've been in the music game as well. You just gonna go ahead and write these rhymes for Remy, And of course, since that's your wife, you're thinking everything comes home. But what happens when you break up? In perpetuity, that published after the divorce settles here, Remy Ma gets all that money that you wrote. If anything, Papoose, you sound like a goddamn dumbass giving away millions of dollars because that's my wife. It's the dumbest move ever. I don't care if it's your wife, guys. Business is business. And if you never get divorced, it's all coming to the same household anyway. If you break up, at least you get the credit for the work that you put in. Stop giving away your work, guys. If you're going to put in that work, then stay with it and do it right here. Don't be complaining like, I wrote 90% of the rhymes and now you ain't going to get paid for them rhymes no more because y'all breaking up. See, it's some bitch ass shit here we're talking about here. But let's continue. I want to get that out the way, guys.
On my pen. But that's neither here nor there. That's not why I came here. The only reason why I'm mentioning that is because you fabricated. You fabricated and you talked about my children. And as a father, I was not going to allow that. I've allowed you to do what you've been doing all of this time, and I said nothing. I said nothing. She got mad at me because I went live and said I didn't knock this lame out. Oh, it's not just the two. I said, Rem, whatever I got to do to assist you, I'm going to do it. Oh, no, but it's not just us. What the hell you mean it's not just us? Who is this nigga? Very bitter because I moved on, because I finally moved on. I got tired of sitting there tolerating it. And I was there for my daughter, but I started to realize that my daughter didn't need to see me like that.
Let me ask this about Papoose' daughter and how he's tired of this. He said that Remy cheated numerous times. I put this on the screen with Trust's comment here because all of us been thinking it. We just haven't said it right now. And I'm going to say this here. Allegedly. Fat Joe is one of the numerous ninjas that is smacking, that is karaticizing, that is destroying, that is going ahead and bending over Remy and saying, give me that ass. Fat Joe is smacking that down. If you tell me Fat Joe ain't hitting it, I got, you know what I'm trying to say here. If she's getting down, matter of fact, the game 2 of the New York Knicks game, who was Fat Joe sitting next to with Remy Ma with all the titties and ass hanging out? You said, no, I meant the part of her publishing. No, Trust, I'm saying that now. You gonna tell me after all these years and all the cheating and all the tours, going, whether you're in the United States or you're going to Europe, you're going to Asia, you're going to Africa, lean back, lean back, lean back, lean back. You gonna tell me that Fat Joe wasn't leaning back in that ass for the last 10 to 15 years? I'm not saying Fat Joe is the only one. I'm saying Fat Joe is part of the roster. I had to get that out here because Trust had dropped it out. I didn't want to forget Fat Joe here in this conversation. I'm telling y'all right now, allegedly, you can't have that kind of relationship. And then the male friend is rocking with the female way it is, knowing that the husband's out here being a goddamn simp. And we all know that Fat Joe, we in the black community, FBA, we don't fuck with Black Joe no more, Fat Joe, because he tried to turn hip hop and saying that Puerto Ricans created an art form that we created here. Once again, being a goddamn tether in the goddamn mix here. Come on, guys. We talked about the movie Sinners before. I actually went to see it twice. When I was out, I didn't tell you, I went to see Sinners a second time. If y'all ain't seen Sinners at least 2 times, you ain't doing your daily service, right? Hey, Fat Joe is in that. Fat Joe is in that. Fat Joe is in that, guys. I'm sorry. Pap, being the punk that he is right now, saying numerous guys or people, because we know she's bi, has been in them draws. We got to at least think the fact that the person that helped Fat Joe make millions, you don't think that he ain't shot his shot yet, or at least got a few times in the studio, maybe got a little studio head? Come on. Let's continue now.
She didn't need to see her father when she got to come in another room to visit me now, when we all used to sleep together as a family. I started to realize that. I said, you know what? I would rather her see me how she's supposed to see her dad, on his feet, doing the right thing, not sitting in here tolerating somebody who constantly stabbing me in my back. So I decided to move on. And as far as the divorce, the reason why I filed today was because, like I said, me and her just spoke. And I told her, I'm going to go Saturday and speak to my attorney. After I speak, I'll be ready to do the mediation, you know what I'm saying? Or for the mediator. But since she's so upset, because if you pay attention, Clarissa has a fight coming up. Clarissa's out here shining like the diamond she is. And she's mad. She's bitter that I moved on. So she wanted to go on social media today and fabricate. You come on a live talking about, oh, my mother went on YouTube and she said, are you in the hospital? Dumb fake hospital videos is old as hell. You just wanted an excuse to come up here and be malicious and make up lies. Let's keep it a buck. That was pathetic. Then she on a live talking about, pay attention, y'all. Go back to the live and watch this. Oh, don't call me. No, y'all, don't call me. What Ed Lover say? Come on, son. Come on, son. Nobody was calling you. Nobody was calling you. Picked up the phone and said, no, don't call me. Oh, I thought you was calling me about that. They ain't even know she was live, y'all. Your bullshit and your tactics is not relevant. If you look at Cardi B video, when she went when she was talking, I think she went live about her husband or whatever, because I don't want to get in their business. But during her video, she was like, nobody call me. Nobody call me. You up here, and you want to imitate that, man. You're not Cardi B, man. Let's keep it a buck. This is how phony you is. Yes, she did. She on the live saying, no, don't call me, no. But she picked up the phone. Oh, I thought she was calling me about that. Nobody was calling me about that. They didn't care. Nobody cared about that. But this is the fabrication and the fakeness. This is the fakeness. You just needed an excuse to do that. You've been telling me for the longest, when I knocked them out, oh, I'm gonna make you lose your job. That's the first thing she came out of her mouth. Like I said earlier, never supported it. All the support y'all seen. And mind you,
guys, how many times you been in a bad situation with a woman and you get in such a bad situation where she threatens legal action or threatens your financial capabilities of you losing your job? I've been there before. I've been threatened with child support with a fake baby. I've been threatened with losing my job. I'm gonna get your ass, black ass, fired. I've been threatened with, I'm gonna get somebody to fuck you up. You know what I'm saying? Guys, I don't care if you're married to this woman. Ooh, I'm a little out of focus here. Let me fix my camera. Come on. We're back in focus. There we go. So, if any woman you're dealing with, I don't care if that's your wife, fiance, girlfriend, baby mama, live-in wife that you've had for 10 to 15 years, as soon as she threatens your livelihood, when I say livelihood, your job, your gig, which means possible reputation damage as well as financial disaster. As soon as that happens, I don't care if she's in the heat of the moment. That is your time to run and get the hell out of Dodge right then and there, right now. You file for divorce here because literally I said that she don't respect you, don't give a damn about you. Now she don't care if you're even homeless to even help take care of the kids, and she's willing to threaten your job and your money situation. She's already out the door and is already 3 miles down her ninja's new house here. You cannot deal with a woman when she makes that kind of a threat here. You got to take that threat as a serious threat and say, it's over, time to move on. We can't talk no more. We're going to deal with strictly the lawyers, guys. This makes no damn sense, man.
I don't want y'all to take my word for this. It speaks for itself. So document it. Never let these celebrities who you support spend money on, follow their journey, open their mouth when something bad happens to tell you, you don't know me. You don't know my real life. Yes, they do. I documented when my child was born in front of them. I documented the wedding. I documented visiting you. So these people have been following our journey for a long time. They say that because they don't want you to believe your eyes. Y'all seen it, y'all. Everything y'all seen was true. Y'all seen the entire journey of us. And throughout that journey, what did y'all say? What did y'all notice? Y'all seen support. Y'all seen loyalty. Y'all seen authenticity. Y'all seen my daughter be born. I welcomed y'all into the delivery room. It was all documented. Now you want to lie to these people and rewrite history and say, he didn't support me, he didn't do this, he didn't do that. You're a damn liar. I had to pack up the house that you was renting when you caught the case and put everything in storage. I had to fly everybody up. I had to relocate and get a condo close to the prison so I...
Let me pause this here. See, we would not be here today, Pap, if Remy, who was just your girlfriend who got locked up, you didn't do all this stuff. That's honorable. You try to help her of her rented house and the family and flying back and packing things over. But this is not your wife. You ain't got no kids with this woman yet here. She is serving a 6 to 7 year bid. And here you doing all this stuff here for a goddamn girlfriend. Remy knew the fix was on when she went to jail back in 06, almost 20 years ago. Remy knew that Pap was soft 20 years ago when they were talking and dating before she went in. Remy knew that he was a beta man before she went in. Remy knew that even though he's from New York, he ain't about that the way she's about that. She knew it 20 years ago, guys. She knew it 20 years ago. It's just the fact that someone was willing to deal with her when she was at her lowest moments. She already knew it. Pap was the one who, for some reason, didn't see it.
I could visit you. I went and visited you every day for a year straight because I knew you needed me. I knew you needed me. And now you want to come in front of these people and change that and change the facts of what happened? Really? Why? Because I wouldn't lie and say I didn't knock some lame out who deserved it? You don't shake no man's hand and sleep with his wife.
Let's remember, Paps, the lame has been smashing your wife for 3 years. So if you're constantly calling him the lame and you're still being with her, what does that make you? You know your woman is cheating. You know it's been numerous partners, and you know there's a number one side dude, but you keep calling him the lame. What are you by still sticking around?
His wife. When you had to pay the civil suit, I paid that. I left from overseas. I had another show. I was on tour. I skipped out of my show, flew back here. They said, Pat, what you doing? You got another engagement. You're contracted to do this. I said, I gotta go, man. Rem need me. Anybody who was on tour with me, please step to the front. I flew back and bailed you out. I flew back and bailed you out. Because that's what real people do. I don't want to bring people names in it, but another individual put up the house, I put up the cash. Because you needed it. And you know another reason why I had to bail you out, because you didn't have the money. You didn't have the money. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even going to bring Joe in a minute. I'm not even going to bring them in it. But your relationship wasn't what it was at the time. You burnt all your bridges. I was wondering at the time, damn, why nobody rock with her? Why nobody supporting her? Why everybody turning their back? Because you burn your bridges. That's why I should have knew. That was a flag. That was a red flag. Your family love you. I tell you all the time. But do you love them back? Who do you love? Who do you love? You got a problem with everybody. Ever since Cam left Juju, she been the bitter best friend. Putting bad ideas, bad concepts, bad advice in your ear. Let's keep it real. See what I'm saying? This is what I didn't want to do, man. Because to me, this ain't what it is. But the fact that you mentioned my children, I cannot let that ride. Because I stand on that. You want to fabricate stories. Like I ain't bring you 35, I'm sorry, pardon me, y'all, 30 to 31 pounds of food every month. For the entire 6 years you was incarcerated. You want to fabricate stories like I didn't come to Rikers Island with my mother and your mother, who are two great, amazing women. Both of them love their families, take care of their families. Like we didn't know come there so we could have a wedding. When that whole Key situation transpired, like I didn't go through that storm with you. Like I wasn't in the courtroom fighting officers over your situation. So, you know, you're very ungrateful. And it's sad to say, I don't want to disrespect you as a woman, but you're a narcissist. I wish I didn't have to come on this live and do this, but I had to do it. I had to do it.
You did not have to do it. That was agonizing. I've seen other content creators, you know, pull that video out and only did a small portion of it. I played the whole thing so that y'all can see how bad that looked. I played that whole thing in its entirety to show you how bad Papoose looked. Trust, this is why I was saying to start off my monologue, why I said Pap is the issue no matter how much of a banshee that Remy Ma is. Because if you never marry Remy Ma, are we saying that Remy Ma really gets married in these 20 years? No, she's gonna be moving the way that she's been moving. Have multiple dudes, multiple women, bouncing and hopping, like Papoose was saying here, like that nature. She ain't trying to get married to Easy the Block Chump. When she was messing around with him, she was enjoying messing around with some young man's D, okay? I played that to showcase this is not the way we respond if we're dealing with a woman who is trying to destroy us, who's trying to end a marriage relationship and is dragging us down. This is not the way men move, fellas. This is the example I wanted to showcase here. But here's what I'm gonna do now. I'm not putting 100, not 100% on Papoose. It's never 100%. We're gonna play a part of this Remy Ma video. Because even as dumb as Papoose was to actually deal with her going to jail every day, I want to play this video and I want y'all, the chats, the AIC, the tribe members, I want you guys to look at this and say, do you think that she just started acting this way or she's always been this way? Guys, hold on. I'm going to pull this up here, guys. When we play Remy Ma now, is this somebody who wants to be a wife or who wanted to be a wife, or she found someone who helped her up when she was at her lowest point? She saw the come up of a dusty, dumbass, weak dude who would come through and take care of everything on the outside, including her kid that's not his, so that she could serve her time on the inside. Let me pull this up, guys. Let's pull this up here. I don't want to waste that much time here. Let me pull this up here. Let me pull this up here, guys. Now, I don't know about you guys here. Anytime I see Yankees finish on a woman, it's a goddamn wrap. If I see women wearing Yankee finish like this, it's over. Only time you wearing a Yankee fitted if I'm taking you out and I buy the hat. That's the problem with these New York chicks, man. Yankees hats and Timbs. And be like, yo, she a feminine woman. Let's go, guys. Let's hear, guys, we heard Pap. Now, see, Pap was subdued and, you know, I've been saying something like he's weak, he's beta, and everything like that. And I hate to say that about someone that, even though I don't know him personally, he seems like a good man. He seemed like a good brother. But that's one side of the relationship. Now let's look at the other half. Let's look at his spouse. All right?
Come on. Woo!
What you doing now? You live?
Oh, I'm never posting nothing because people don't understand. When I type shit out and when I write shit, they don't understand.
You doing that? You live?
I am live as we speak. When I type things in, people don't understand. Turn that camera on, ugly, and tell your lies. Don't type your lies. Tell them. Speak. While people talking to you and you reading comments, you can't keep up with them if you do that, right? I'll wait. Because I've been sitting by my phone all fucking day because I know you can't take the L. You can't take the public people not on your dick. You can't take that, right? Every time you come up, mentions me, says anything, or do anything that I don't like, every time your current come up situation, I'ma drag you. And every time you bring your little girly self on here and saying something, I'ma drag you. Every time, Willie.
Hold on. Pause that right there, guys. Pause it right there. Look at that face. Look at that face. Is that the face of a woman who gives a damn about her husband? Now, what did Remy Ma just say here, guys? Anytime that your quote unquote come up, now for anybody in the dark that may not know, Papoose has been out in the open dating Clarissa Shields. She is a female boxer, undefeated. I actually met her back in 2016. Y'all know I'm a diehard boxing fan. I was actually at her pro debut. She was on the undercard of Andre Ward, Sergey Kovalev won at the T-Mobile in 2016 when the T-Mobile first opened in Vegas. And I took my dad, we flew out to Vegas, and I was there in the building. I got pictures of meeting her. She's from Flint, Michigan. I got gangs of family in Flint. My grandmother passed away in Flint, Michigan. You know, I got uncles and aunts and cousins in Flint, Michigan. So I know of her. I know of her background, you know, because of boxing, I know of her. So what just to give guys a backup, if anybody who doesn't know all the situation, I think everybody does, but I just got to do it just for purposes. Have you noticed what Remy Ma just said here when she says that your come up, we're talking about Clarissa Shields, anytime that she mentions me or whatever the case may be, I'm going to drag you. I am dragging you. See her face here saying, I'm going to drag you. Now, Clarissa Shields was in the Breakfast Club last week. Clarissa Shields did not say anything negative about Remy Ma. If anything, she said that I got nothing bad to say about her. She kept it short, precise, and to the point. I would have played that, but the Breakfast Club always be dinging content creators, so I'm just giving you the follow-up. You guys can go to the Breakfast Club site on YouTube to pull up that interview. Clarissa didn't say anything negative about Remy because no one going to the Breakfast Club saying something that could have been World War 26. She said, I got no beef with her, woody, woo, right? Didn't say anything negative. She kind of took a neutral stance. But it doesn't matter taking a neutral stance. You can't talk in general because Remy just said, even if you mention my name, I'm dragging you. Guys, this is what Papoose is going to have to deal with for the rest of his life. Even if he says her name in a neutral tone, not saying anything negative, I'm gonna drag you. If your new come up even mentions me, I'm gonna drag you. Fellas, this is why we don't deal with this here. Because even when the divorce is over, she's gonna drag you. Now let's continue to hear more of this damn debauchery here.
I'm gonna drag you every time, Willie. Every time. I was just trying to get back.
Hold on. One more thing. She's calling his government name. Willie. Did you hear that tone? I'ma drag you. Willie. Now, that's his real name. But when you say it like that, you're basically saying that your name is nasty. I don't give a damn about your rap name. You got the worst, horrible government name, Willie. I'm gonna talk about you, Willie. I don't give a damn about you and your come up, Willie. That right there, guys. Even though that's your real name, she basically saying that your name is
back with you yesterday? Get back with what? Get back with what? Why the fuck would I be trying to get back with you, sir? Stop lying to these people. Did y'all look at the date on that file? Oh, it's so easy to file. He filed that today. He filed this today. Who gave you the money? They gave you the money. You should be look at me, doing you favors again. I got y'all lit. All the blogs pick y'all up. You can use all my perks, all my front row perks, all my jewelry perks, all my jacket perks. Y'all lit. I got y'all lit. And look at me again, still doing you favors. I got your lawyer retained. Look at him. Look at him over there, emotional. You're an emotional creature. Men are emotional creatures, you know?
Didn't I say that earlier? How Pap was moving like a woman, emotional creatures. She's talking like the man. Pap is moving like the girl. Didn't I say earlier that Pap was moving like the woman situation? The things he was saying like a hurt, scorned woman? The roles are reversed in this dynamic, especially when it comes to New York. She's the man. Pap's the woman.
I have no ill will towards you, Papoose. Men are just emotional creatures. You over there on your little Instagram page where I helped you get all your little followers. Oh, I was trying to get back here. Y'all, would y'all like to see my messages from yesterday? Here's my phone right here. Would y'all like to see my messages from yesterday? Let's go to my messages. Let's go. Let's flip this real quick. This is my messages. Look what he saved as. Bozo. Let's scroll down. Let's go to yesterday. This is yesterday. Let's go up. Look at him being my friend. Sending me pictures of the baby. My daughter's asleep. This is Tuesday. My daughter's asleep at 11:18. My daughter's asleep. She's asleep. This she sleep. This is the other day. This is the other day. Everything's fine, right? Ain't no issues. You ain't telling you sending those type of texts at 11 something at night, right? Okay, what I said, leave my baby alone. She should be thanking me. That's it. Everything he got yesterday at 10:59. Can you send me your lawyer's name and number? Just call my lawyer again. Like I told you, you have not retained or paid her. Tell Clarence to pay it. He will do it. I'm on hold. We'll be speaking to my lawyer shortly. I have no clue who that is. Spoke to my lawyer. We are meeting Saturday. Then we'll be ready for mediation. My lawyer just spoke to the person you said was your lawyer, and she stated she still hasn't been retained and that you should reach out, that she'll reach out to you. I'm tired of y'all playing public image games with me, and I'm being the bigger person, not playing back. I tried to be nice, but you played in my face. Garbage day is tomorrow, which is today. All things not belonging to me and my daughter will be on the curb tonight. I've been storing it for over 6 months. That's over 2. I spoke to my attorney again. She did not speak to your attorney since her and I spoke. We are meeting Saturday, which is the soonest her schedule allows. After that, we will be ready to proceed. The graduation is June 6th, right? No, it's June 5th. Stupid. Get back what you win.
Look at that face, guys. I only watched this once, but you know I'm quick on the trigger. You know my pause game is impeccable. There's no way I'm gonna watch this video a million times to get these pauses the way I want to. Do you see where I pause? Look at this face. Look at her. This is a woman who despises Papoose. Oh, my bad, Willie. She despises Willie. The way that she's moving and pulling these the DMs out from Instagram and things of that nature, whether she's telling the truth or not, she don't care. She's telling the truth or not. She's just here to spit that hot venom, Willie. And I don't co-sign this. Before I move on here, I don't want anybody to think because I started off my monologue that I am on Remy's side. There is no way in God's green earth here that you would think that I would side with Remy. My thing is, as men, we have to be smarter and recognize things before they manifest and rear its ugly head here. So now what you got here is Papoose, who's the woman. You got Remy Ma, who is the man, Willie. And when you have a woman in the dynamic situation here who is moving like the man, but we know how vindictive a woman can be when she is at her absolute meanest, this ain't gonna end no time soon. Pap has a child with her that's a minor. This is gonna be going on until that baby is 18 years old. Can you guys fathom dealing with a baby mama talking to like this for 18 years minimum? And then, of course, they're entertained. They probably want their kids to go to school or do something. Hopefully, I don't know if they're going to be in rapping or not, but add the fact that they go to college, they're going to be splitting those bills as well. So it may not just be 18 years. My man, Tier Lounge, could probably give me more information on this. It could be 22 to 23 years minimum, depending on if their kid goes to college and they got to deal with all the stuff that goes on in university or college here. Guys, this is what happens when you pick the wrong woman. I'm not on Remy's side. I'm showcasing what happens when you make the wrong decision and your life's a living hell basically for the rest of your goddamn life. As long as your kid's alive, you got to deal with this woman here. As long as your kid's alive, you in some form or fashion is going to have to communicate with her. And when she's over here saying, Willie, I can see, I'm not justifying it, but just, I forgot, I think it was Trust, who was in the chat here? Sorry, I got this wrong here. I understand. I would never do it, but I understand how men lose their minds and end up clapping everybody. I will never get to that point, but my mind allows me to understand how men could be in this place here. But the thing is, it started with the man making this decision with the banshee. Let's go.
Stop playing with me. Every time you say something, I'm a bond you. Shall I scroll back to when you was in Africa and people was wishing they got their shots? Shall I scroll back to then? Let me scroll back to then. Play with me. Play with me. Play with me. And my daughter goes to bed at 9:30 at night. 10:30 on a bad night. So if he's telling you I was talking to calling my daughter, it's a lie. My daughter has her own phone. She has her own phone. Okay? Stop playing with me, sir. Oh, and you just filed that today. Look at the date. For anybody that just came in and just missed that, don't play with me, sir. Don't play with me. Nobody was trying to get you back. If I wanted to get you back, all I had to do was just listening to the cries and the pleading. I have that too. Want me to play the audio of you crying?
Hold on, look at that face, guys. Pause again. My pause game is impeccable. Did you hear what she just said here? Why would I want you back? If I want you back, all I gotta do is listen to the cries and pleas. Guys, that was diabolical disrespectful. You can't tell me how disrespectful and diabolical she is right now. I don't want you back. If I want you back, I just listen to you cry some more, ninja. Yo, that kid ain't sleeping. This is what happens. You respond, ignore this life and gets better. Yeah. So this is where the stereotypes for B-dubs come from. Unfortunately, T. Orlando, you're right. Unfortunately, T. Orlando, you are right here. This right here. This is Exhibit A here, man. Woo. Guys, one more again. If I wanted you back, I'd just listen to you cry. It's over. It's over. It's been over. But if you can publicly talk about your husband, who is the father of your child like this, guys, this is the point where that yo ex would rather see you die. You think I'm wrong? Hold on. For the men and women in the chat here, in the live stream, or if you're in the replay game, go in the comment section here. Is there anybody who does not believe that if Papoose deletes, that she would be sad? Give me a 1 if you think she'll be happy and Papoose no longer with us. Give me a 2 if you thinking I'm out of my goddamn mind, guys. Give me a 1 if you think that Papoose was gone, that she'd be happy as hell, Willie. Says, Remy Ma look like she on drugs. I don't care what nobody say. She started doing drugs with that new dude. That's a possibility, Sharon. It's Hollywood. People do drugs from time to time. Says, look at that mouth and that perfecto for a good capping on her knees, butt naked, please. Yeah, look at my pause game. This is how she's talking to her husband. T. Orlando says, when I went through my divorce, my brother dropped knowledge. He said, the woman you marry is not the woman you divorce. Move accordingly. Guys, hey guys, hey, before I click play the video, screenshot what T. Orlando said here. Everybody here, and hey, even the ladies, screenshot this here. Screenshot this here. Screenshot this here. The woman you marry is not the woman you divorce. Move accordingly. Papoose is thinking this is Remy Ma from 2006. Wrong, ninja. This is Remy Ma from 2025. And she got a few extra dollars in her pocket. She's traveled the world a few more times. She's got her cheeks clapped by other men that she looks at them more respectful than you are. Yes, look at this screenshot. T. Orlando, hey, T. Orlando, you dropped the ball on me on this one, dog. We got jokes. We go back and forth. You like to clown me, but I got to give you this one here, man. That's a good one here. Let's continue.
Or do you want me to place the footage of you sleep on the couch? What happened? The last time that you was over there, and I was like, bro, this ain't it. Stop. You're never gonna win this with me because I don't care anymore. Listen to me. Look at me. The woman that you knew, she is gone. You have successfully got rid of her.
Oh,
that
damn.
lady that gave you grace, that saved face for you, that took the hit so that we both don't look crazy, even if it made me look crazy, because I feel like, oh, you know what, my celebrity could take it. Yours can't believe I could take the hit. She gone. She's gone. Now go explain that. Matter of fact, let's scroll down. Oh yeah, and there was no shots to go to Africa. It was pills. How do I know? Because the text came to my phone because he's still on my health insurance. He just didn't want you to go. That's all. So he could sit over there and call me every day about how being here just makes me think about everything. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. Yesterday, I was laid up yesterday. Was I not laid up? Were we not laid up? Oh. What?
Were we not laid up? She's online and she got the other ninja in the background. Come on. Guys, were we not laid up? Yo, man, not only is she disrespecting you, she got the ninja in the background saying, yeah, we were laid up. Yeah, we were laid up here. Man, the disrespect just keeps adding on and on and on and on and on. Lord have mercy, guys. The disrespect is on level 100, okay? If y'all remember Super Mario Brothers, this is Bowser level. This is it. This is the final stage. This is Big Boss. Lord have mercy.
Ew. I don't even like the cologne you wear. It's gross.
Oh.
Ew.
Hold up. I'm pausing a lot here. Guys, she hates this man so much. I hate your cologne. I think you stink. Ew. Let that settle in, guys. Hey, remember that song with R. Kelly? When a woman's fed up. Na 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 na. Boom 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 boom. Ain't nothing you can do about it. Boom boom. It's like running out of. Hey, come on, man. If there was one reason why we need R. Kelly out of prison right now, is for that song in this moment right now. When a woman's fed up. Na 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 na. Ain't nothing you can do about it. Boom boom. It's like running out. Hey, come on, man. R. Kelly wrote this song 20 years ago just for Remy Ma.
Come on. And you got me blocked. Emotional. Why I'm blocked? How you popping shit and try to talk shit about me and got me blocked? I can't even see it. Thankfully, I know you can't take an L. I know you over there losing your mind trying to figure out what she gonna do next. I'ma do everything. Everything that you think that I might not do, I'm going to do. Everything. Stop lying through them fucking teeth that I paid for. Fucking liar.
The teeth? Hold on. She's saying she paid for your teeth, ninja. You lying through the teeth that I paid for. Come on, guys. Come on. You're not. I don't think, if you guys watch this, I don't think y'all paid attention to the words that's coming out of her mouth. You can't get no diabolical than that. You know, exactly, Sheila, the tooth. She's saying that you are lying out of the teeth that I paid for. You don't get no more, Lord, that I paid for those teeth and you lying through those teeth. Right, show enough. That is cold-blooded. Remember Regina King and Poetic Justice? Yeah, Malcolm White. Hey, I was watching that the other day. Regina King was a goddamn banshee in that movie, okay? She was horrible. She on the same line of Remy here right now. When a woman's fed up, and ain't nothing you can do about it. Yo, man, she's saying, I paid for those teeth for you to lie on. Lord.
And go ahead and say I ain't paid for it so I can call my daughter godmother and send a fucking receipt. Go ahead. It's not sad. It's not sad. What's sad is that a grown man, Mr. Brooklyn, Mr. Real Nigga, you sitting here like a girl posting on your page to make somebody that you just told me. I don't even know why y'all have a problem. I just met her. I don't even know why she's mad at you. I just met her. You doing all that. Like, stop playing with me. Your bag, bro. Secure your bag. Trying to get back with you. Are you crazy? No, Jew, don't add please nothing. Let her go. 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 Fuck out of here. What is you talking about? Y'all got me fucked up. My lips all dry and shit. I'm in the mall trying to be low, trying to get me an outfit for tomorrow. And now this is when you want to come post. I've been waiting all day. I promise you. Promise you. By the way, my stepson called me. Want me to put him on my live? I'll put him on my live and let him go.
This is the worst here now, guys. She's bringing the stepson, Papoose kid, not her kid. This is extra diabolical when she's bringing the kids into the situation to create a divide and conquer. Bringing the kids into this here? How diabolical is that? Right? No, that's right, nefarious. The kids, hey, when adults are going at it, let the adults fight. The adults are not gonna play nice. The kids and the parents, leave them out of it. She's saying, I'm gonna bring my stepson in this here. Guys, she is trying to bring the kids to drive a wedge with his own goddamn kids. That's not even her own blood kids. She said, I'm gonna bring the stepson and bring the messages. Guys, Pap, how could you not see this 20 years ago? This didn't start in 2022 when she was messing with Easy to Block Chump. This started when she whooped that girl's ass with the cell phone and got locked up for 6 years. She's always been like this. She whooped that woman's ass and got a 6-year bid over that goddamn cell phone. How do you not see this happening? Because we got ninjas who are young and dumb and want to believe love conquers all. And if you believe love conquers all, you are a goddamn asshole ass idiot. Let's finish the rest of this video.
I'll let him go. Mr. Great Dad, Mr. Great Husband. I will add him to my life and let him go on you. He told me thank you. I felt bad after because I didn't even realize that, like, oh shit, I could have just possibly put him in and said thank you. Thank you, Remy. You weirdo. I'm really saying try to argue. You a girl. You a girl. Look at him. Emotional. Stop playing with me, sir. Stop playing with me. Matter of fact, let me get the Africa post on cock.
Hold on. It was over the cell phone, Sharon. The fight started over the cell phone. I got my facts straight here. If you look at the affidavit, it all started over a cell phone. That's what I'm talking about. I don't have time to go over the 2006 case. I'm talking about it all started, the fight resulted, was the beginning, the genesis was over a cell phone. That's what this is here. I don't got time to go over the entire case here because Remy's video is just showcasing that the way she is now is the way she is in 2006. But if you look at the affidavit, the argument stemmed from a cell phone. That's where it started. That's in the affidavit. That's in the complaint. You're missing the point. It all kicked off because she can't control her temper over a situation as small as cell phone that escalated. I don't got time to talk about that 2006 case. It started over a cell phone. Fast forward, everything broke to hell. She went to jail for 6 years. Do we want to talk about that case? That's not the point here. It's in the affidavit. what I'm doing is talking and giving summaries. It started with that. I'm not going to go into the whole case here because we don't have to, because this video showcases the person that she is. Now, if we want to go over the case, we can go over the whole thing with the cell phone and the beauty salon and her friend and all that stuff that goes into play here. I'm doing a summary. All right. Imagine when you got to break bread and split up property in the divorce proceedings. God damn, that would be horrible, man. Talking about point blank when I'm talking about, do me a favor, pull up the complaint. It's called a summary. You know what I'm saying? Like, I do something small, I bring up a summary, and it's like, what are you talking about? You start over that. Start over that. Now, do you want me to talk about the whole argument? Some people, I swear, some people getting, no disrespect, Sharon, but y'all getting y'all tizzies over the smallest things. Would it be better if I just brought the whole goddamn case? The argument, the girlfriend, the purse, everything, the gun came out. Do we want to go through that? No. We're talking about how she has been a dastardly person since Papoose met her, and I'm just giving an overall summary. She's been like this since he met her. She been like this before there was even a case. She's been this hothead. She's been this wild person. She's been someone who is nobody's wife. She is not even a side chick at best. She's just a street rat that's running the streets, doing what she got to do, and she got some money because she's a successful artist. But at the end of the day, I'm talking about how this is what Papoose probably saw in 2006, ignored all the jankiness here, and now we fast forward 20 years now to 2025, and now this man has got to feel it. Lord have mercy. There was no fight. I'm done. You're going to tell me there was no fight. You don't get, okay, I'm done. The whole, oh my God. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. There was no fight, but someone got theirs. You know what I'm saying? It was okay. Let's move on. Let's move on, guys. Say it's not no fight.
Hold up. And the only reason why, if anybody's wondering why is he still on my health insurance, because it's against the law in New Jersey while you're going through a divorce to take them off of your health insurance. So unfortunately, I can't. Hold on. Let's scroll. Let me get those ready. Send me Shorty number. I send it directly to her. I send you the whole video thing that I literally entertained just because I knew this day was gonna come. Weirdo.
Have you guys noticed how many times she's called him weirdo? Guys, do you hear the word I have not used today is ad hominem. Have you noticed how many ad hominems that she said here? Like, is it me, or when I hear a grown person, is it maybe it was a fight, but she lied to her song? Hey, Sharon, let me just do this. I'm going to get off the subject here. I don't give, no disrespect, I don't give a fuck about a song. I give a fuck about the affidavit. Someone shot somebody means there was a fucking fight. Whether you say the fight was an argument, it was an exchange. You don't shoot nobody over pleasantries. Bang, bang. It was a fight. I don't go by the music. I go by the affidavit. I go by the complaint. I go by the court records. It was a fight. Someone got hurt and she went to jail. Summary. And she was dumb enough to put herself in that situation to get locked up from 6 years. Can we be on the same page now? Lord have mercy. But back to what I was saying here. Weirdo. Guys, is Remy Ma 44 or is she 14? Guys, have you ever dealt with a grown woman who was so just can't stand you that she's just throwing any kind of term at you that is like, what are we, 5? What are we, teenagers? We in high school? What? Weirdo. Yes, Sheila, she's 44 years old. The reason why we're even having this conversation, she's 44. He's 47. So you know what that means, guys? These guys are two middle-aged couple who was what? Knocking on half 100, and this is the type of stuff that we're getting here. Excuse me. They're both middle-aged, knocking on 50. And this is what we're getting here. If we said, hey, this is some high school teenage kids, that would make sense. Weirdo. Hey, man.
Weird to the dome.
She said it again.
Hold on. We in Africa, right? I ain't go to Sierra Leone. Hold up. He called me later. He called me back, I'm busy. Hold on, sending me videos. Yo, right now it's 1 minute. I can't make this up if I wanted to. Why do I care what degrees is out there? Small talk. Videos of everything that's going on. Yo, how do they balance that? I'm not gonna lie, the motor carts is fire. It's only 92 degrees. I'm assuming it's supposed to rain. This and that's not. You already know when they give the temperature. Everything was fine. Look at me, you dressing like Brooklyn over there. You better get some kente cloth. I hate traveling with a bunch of stuff. Stop it. You have clothes. Look, I hate traveling with a bunch of stuff, and I don't have any clothes anymore. I wear the same things all the time. Stop it. You have clothes. You just don't want to come get them. What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
She is in the mall yelling, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? You're not at home on Instagram Live. You in a goddamn public mall. This is the reason why I did a summary about the 06 case. I'm not going in detail here. She can't keep her composure in public when the dude is not even around, guys. Guys, Papoose is not in the mall. She is just talking about Papoose. And she can't even control her emotional state where that she is just going off and yelling. It looks like she's in the food court sitting down, basically, right? She is yelling and going off where the dude in the background, probably easy to block Shump, or maybe a secondary dude. I can't hear the voice that well, but it's obviously a side dude saying we were laid up together. So it's probably easy block here. He's even saying, yo, chill. And then that's when she finally calmed down. She can't even control herself in public when the man is not around. What does that tell you how she acts when he is in her presence, guys? Guys, let me repeat that again. If she can be that hostile just talking about him in public, not even in her house. Like, it's one thing you're in your house, you get worked up. You're in public, you can't even keep yourself down. Imagine how they interact when they're one-on-one with each other. Like Quick said here, she got the blicky. And I know that she probably uses that barrel in on him. Hey, come on. That's that New York state of mind, says Derek. Man, said the glue in her weave is making her sound ratchet. I guarantee she doesn't sound like that in the courtroom, pouring it on the cat. Yeah, she ain't. No. Yes, Your Honor. No, she ain't talking like that in the court. Birds act like posting on social media is talking to a person. Man. We're almost done, guys.
What you talking about?
We're almost done with this video.
Play with me. Don't play with me. And the last time you was at the house, when you was in the closet, remember? I recorded that too because you're a weirdo. So now I gotta do your weirdo tactics and record you and keep record of stuff. Weirdo. Come back again. Stupid.
Okay, guys. Woo. We got through it. But here's the crazy thing that I'm not going to do today. There's more videos. Yo, I just played y'all the longest clips. There's more IG videos. I just can't deal with it today. I only gave y'all the meat and potatoes. I didn't want to go and bring another 12-minute video. I didn't want to go back and get another pack. Man, this weekend for Memorial Day weekend, and they just going back and forth and back. I thought it was the Aaliyah song from 30 years ago. Back, forth and forth. The back and forth, back, forth and forth. Hey, rest in peace, Aaliyah. I thought, man, everything going on this weekend, I thought we should play Aaliyah. It's Friday, hey, and I'm ready to swing. Pick up my homies and hit the party, sing. Hey, I did a little remix on that. I thought we were playing back and forth by Aaliyah, the way they were going back and forth this social media this weekend. But let's call a buck and a spade here. Man, she sound like Drew Titan. Lord have mercy. She thought she had Pap mentally locked up until someone else got him. Now she's falling apart. Let's talk about that for a second here, quick. Thank you for bringing that up. I didn't really get into detail about the Clarissa Shields situation. Hold on, what are you saying here? Hold on. How the hell was he able to fall in love with that? She sounds too much like a raggedy ninja. She'd have told that you take on vacation and her ticket's one way that dude today. Hey man, Pap got a type. We're going to talk about Clarissa Shields here for a second. Pap got a type. I will say this, though. There is women. I was on social media this weekend. When I was following this, I said, okay, I'm going to talk about this on Monday. I'm going to make my first live stream about a month or so. I've been gone about 3.5 weeks, whatever case, right? And I said, I'm going to talk about this. So I was on X, and I'm going through the trending. I'm going through all the posts just to get my ideas, because originally I was not going to talk about how Papoose is the problem here, right? I was just going to do a general summary on the situation, right? So I'm on social media and I'm looking at all the posts, and guys, and even for the ladies in the chat here, there was so many comments of women on Remy Ma's side. I saw so many comments of women actually agreeing with Remy Ma, agreeing with her approach, agreeing with disrespecting Papoose, basically all saying that she is the reason why he has a career. She has been carrying him this entire time. They were calling this man out his name here, but not the reason why I was calling out his name. I was saying something because I'm talking to the men here and showing how we need not to act like this. The women on X, social media, were saying, yeah, Remy Ma should have done this to him. She should have went harder on him. I'm literally on my phone like, what the hell am I reading right now? I literally was going back and forth with a couple of women, and they were literally saying, yeah, he wouldn't have nothing about her. Guys, I'm gonna let y'all know something right now. Right, Order 66, T-Orlando. B-Dub's gonna B-Dub. Quick says the sisterhood gonna back her, even if she wrong and delusional. It is, man. They're supporting her. Even though I even went in the comment section, I said, wait a minute. She's the one that cheated first. So you're cool with that? That has been my line for all of these B-Dubs here. All the nasty, janky ones here. And T-Orlando, it's not all B-Dubs. It's a lot of tethers. A lot of black women tethers, T-Orlando. Yes, I saw a lot of black women who were down for this, T-Orlando. But the reason why I am loving the delineation movement with our FBA brothers and sisters, foundational Black Americans, when I don't hate nobody. I don't hate no group. I love everybody. I gotta talk about the people who are denigrating us. Are there foundational Black American women who are supporting us? Yes. But T-Orlando, I was on Twitter this weekend and I saw a gang of tether women, whether they were Jamaican, whether they were Haitian, whether they were Dominican, they had some form of African. You see the flags in their profile. You see a Ghana flag. You will see a Nigerian flag. You saw all different groups of quote unquote Black women, but the majority of them wasn't foundational Black Americans. And T-Orlando, Quick, Derek, Malcolm, Divine Photos, everybody in the chat here. You want to know something that I've learned here right now? Not now, but in my month that I've been out of YouTube, I didn't make no content. I was putting my head down into understanding my background, my family lineage, being a foundational Black American, you know, and I have been seeing a lot of the rhetoric with Black women come from people who are not in our lineage. I'm not excusing all Black women, but the one thing I've seen, T. Orlando, is I have seen more tether B-dubs than foundational Black American B-dubs who is on the side of Remy Ma, causing this hate, this division, this strife that goes on between the men and the women. When we really sit down and think about it, when do Black Americans really have the problems that we have? It's when others come into our spaces, cosplay as us, and then we're not even thinking right, or we may think they could blend in, and we think they're FBA. We think they're B1. In actuality, no, they rep another country. They rep another region. They rep the islands, but they say they're us when they're not us. The most of the thank you, Shonoff, most of the anti-Black male rhetoric comes from people who are not FBA, guys. I'm not excusing the Black women like Remy Ma who does this here, because we're human beings and there's not one culture or subset of any group that does not have degeneracy in all cultures of the world, guys. You look at Chinese, they got the degeneracy here. You look at the Japanese, they got the degeneracy here. You look at the Germans, they got the degeneracy here. You look at white Americans, we got the degeneracy in the South. We go to South America, you see the degeneracy. You go to the Caribbean islands, you see the worst here. We are not the only ones that have degeneracy here. And what has happened here is we allowed others to come into our spaces, to act like us, to act like they're a part of us here, to try to move like us, to assimilate like us, and then go ahead and say there's this dumbass shit going on, talking about there's Black fatigue. There's no Black fatigue if I'm Black. I'm not fatigued of who I am. I love who I am. And whenever I come across other foundational Black Americans, I never hear this problem here. You know when I hear and see these problems here? When I deal with other cultures. And I didn't realize that till I started asking people, guys, yo, where your people from? Serious question. When you, guys, men and women, if you see a quote unquote Black person, male or female, dogging out other foundational Black Americans, ask them this question: where your people from? Not where you from, where your people from? Because they're the ones that's spreading this the worst. They don't want to see any of us shine. They're the haters of the class. That's what I'm saying here. Their timeline's full of anti-Black male hate. To Tether B-Dubs, extra masculine too. You got that right. In New York, T. Orlando, like I said, I work out there. I see him. New York, heavy. Tether women got beat with a hyena jawbone by their tether husbands. What's up, upper man? You're saying that dude. Hey, question. I'm wondering if she's a tether. There are a lot of Caribbean and Nigerian women that sound like her. I have to admit, it would explain the hate. You know what, upper man? I don't know yet. But you know what, though? That is a good goddamn question. And she is in New York. And it is a melting pot in New York when you think you see a Black person and they all got that same hard East Coast New York accent, New York and New Jersey, right? And then when you dig down, it's, oh, yeah, okay, you from Trinidad. Oh, okay, you Haitian. Oh, okay, you Dominican. You know, you got to dig down. It's like, now where you from? It's like, wait, were your parents born here? Your parents may have lived here, but did your parents immigrate here, or did your grandparents immigrate here? You don't got to go past the grand or no further than great-grandparents at most if you see like, hey, where your people come from? Like when we say foundational Black American, you know what we say? From the soil. We're the foundation of this land. We did not immigrate here. I was born here. My parents were born here. My grandparents were grown here. My great-grandparents. This whole month that I've been out, guys, I've literally gone, I have been able to track my people on now. At first, I was just going on my mom's side of the family. Now I've been on my dad's side of the family. I can track back to 1770 for my people, y'all. And I'm still working on it. I can go back to the late 1700s. At one point, I was talking about a month ago, I said I was in the 1800s, like late. I'm in the 1700s now. I have birth certificates. I have pictures. I have names. I'm going down the whole genealogy. When I'm saying I'm foundational Black American, means that my people has been here since this country has been in inception, and we were already here. Don't let them all say that the transatlantic slave trade, basically all the slaves came here and that. No. We had slaves that came to Americas, and we have Black folks that were already here. And then that mixing with the ethnogenesis has created the foundational Black Americans that we have today. Have you noticed, if you know for a fact that you're FBA, how come that my features do not represent anything from goddamn Africa? I'm not denying that I have African blood. Everybody in this goddamn earth has somebody from Africa. Well, that's the first man. We all know that, right? How come that if you know for a fact that you're a foundational Black American, that you look at everybody from Africa and we have none of the traits of all the tethers saying that we are from them? They are so hell-bent on us being them, and at the same time, they want to disrespect us when we're not them at the same time. And then, as I'm saying all that to come back right now, when we see the battle dynamics within relationships between men and women, how is it that whenever I go visit around my FBA family, I don't come across none of this stuff that I see online and talk to other people? It's only when I go outside of the lineage and I talk outside the culture when we see the debauchery. TND has literally invited people. TND has literally invited people he's never met to fight nights. Hey, stop it, showing off. Jay says, I don't have Black fatigue. I got Pookie and Pookisha fatigue. I mean, I don't know how anybody can say I ain't got no Black fatigue. Because one thing that I started opening my eyes, use your third eye, especially when I go to Chicago. I don't be in the hood of Chicago like that no more. I was in the South Side a few weeks ago. I was in Hyde Park. Anybody who Ninja listens to me, I was in Hyde Park a couple weeks ago. South Side, you know. Hey, hold on, wait, before I tell the story here, shout out to my man Quick here. Guys, I need y'all help here. I've been cooking for almost 3 hours here. We got our first Cash App of the day here. My man Quick in the building dropping the $10 Cash App saying, preach, brother, preach. Cash App getting in the house here. Hey, my man Quick. Salud. Thank you for the holla. I appreciate you, man. Thank you. Right back at you with that Cash App. Let me go ahead and acknowledge you over here, man. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you with that Cash App. All right. Get that over here. Hold on here. They said, that dude name. Yeah, I don't have no Black fatigue. Ain't no Black fatigue, man. You know who got Black fatigue? People who ain't us, who wish they can be us. And keep these stereotypes going. Now I want to hear her say nigga, just to see if I can hear the third world swag. That's right, nigga. That's right, nigga. Like I said, I got tons of people friends who rock with the other cultures. My problem is they know the people, my African brothers, I rock with my Nigerian cast, Ghana cast, people from Jamaica, everybody knows. I tell them straight up, I don't got a problem, yo. I got a problem with your people dogging us out. And y'all got to call that out, and y'all ain't calling it out. Same here, Korean, Choctaw, Indian, quick. My people down there in New Orleans too. Like I said, we're gonna go down to my mom's side of the family in Mississippi, Hazelhurst, Mississippi, when all of like her uncles and then of course they migrated to New Orleans. We Creole too. And it's kind of funny, quick, how the Caribbean is trying to say New Orleans is the Caribbean of states. No. My family's Creole. Ain't no Caribbean blood in us. Now, Caribbeans have moved to New Orleans and they got big subsections, of course, and you build your enclaves, but Louisiana, New Orleans ain't no Caribbean state. None of my Creole people is from the Caribbean. Showed Up says, we had a family reunion of over 300 people last year, not one African. I'm mad that I wasn't able to make their family reunion this year. My cousin had a family reunion in Mississippi last week. But it's been a whole bunch of jankiness. Where I'm saying I'm telling the story because my cousin's cousin, so my second cousin, he passed away. He was only 37 years old, Mississippi. His father is a Holloway. If you know Mississippi, we got the Holloways, we got the Newells, we got the McClures. See, when foundational Black Americans speak of their lineage, we give you information, right? So in my line, we got the lineage, McClures, the Jacksons, things of that nature, and he's a Holland. And actually, my cousin is actually a congressman in Mississippi. So he was supposed to give a talk at the college for the commencement speech, but my cousin had passed away and everything. I'm bringing that up because we've had family reunions for every 2 years at one point. I remember we had the first one in 92 out here in Chicagoland, 94, in Louisiana, 96. We went to, what was 96? Did we go to, I think I was in South Carolina, then 98 was DC, 2000 in Mississippi. Every time we go to a family reunion, when we see us Black people as a family, Southern, a lot of us migrate up north. Not immigrants, we migrated because we live in it. The thing about living in the States, we can move from state to state. We didn't immigrate, we migrated. Difference. Just move states. And if I show you the pictures in my family, if I show you all the names in my family, there is not one African in this I'm at the 1770s right now. Ain't not one African in our family tree, y'all. I'm not dissing Africa. I'm just letting y'all know. Do y'all homework and y'all research when all this Black fatigue is happening. The way they try to disrespect us to make us look like we're bad, like we're the worst of worst here. We're not. We're phenomenal people, guys. We have been through what we've been through. We are phenomenal people. And if you notice, the people who ain't doing as much or they're degenerates is trying to put salt and drag our names to make it seem like, oh, these niggas, they're the worst. Oh, these niggas, all they know is corruption. Oh, these niggas all about drugs and crime. Every time I see a Black person now in Chicago, when I look at certain things, I was like, that ain't no FBA. I can look at your janky ass hairline, I'm like, that nigga's from the Caribbean or from Africa. Tierlando, thank you. I'm catching up on the chat here. Thank you, Brick Lady. Ain't she Haitian? She could get 10 years in jail. Remember a year ago that she said that the guy asked her for her number and said no and hit her with a brick and she had that big old face. If you I know everybody knows in the chat, but if anybody ninja watching, you catching the replay here, Google Brick Lady, right? What was her argument in all those videos when she was posting that? Look at all these Black men, and they ain't do nothing. The Black man hit me with a brick, and all these Black men didn't do nothing. Well, the suspected man was not a Black man. The suspected Black man was Haitian. All those dudes in that video were immigrants from Haiti. But you know what they said? Look at all these Black men. No. Look at all these Haitian men. We are not owning any. Here's what I'm saying here. We're no longer owning anybody else's crimes. If you commit the crime, you got to hold those nuts and stand on them. We're not owning those crimes. You see how they just made us all one melting pot? Look at these niggas when we didn't even do it. What's going on, Thomas Hill? Good to see you. Kenny Mack, what up, Slim? So yeah, them hoods in Chi-Town don't play. Yeah, but you know what though? The things that go on in Chicago is segregated to several neighborhoods. Parts on the south side and parts on the west side. But you want to know some, Thomas Hill? They never talk about the white crime here. Well, I do. I see it. I watch the news. But the people who get to you, Thomas Hill, and everybody else, they talk about how bad Chicago is. I live here. They don't talk about the white crime. They don't talk about all the white school teachers that are molesting their underage students. In Chicago alone, the high school that is a mile and a half down the street from me. This is a mile and a half, hold on. I'm not doxing myself, but you guys have an idea where I'm from here. I live not too far away from Neuqua Valley High School. I'm gonna say that. Neuqua Valley is one of the top high schools in the state of Illinois, one of the top high schools in Illinois. It's a damn good high school. It's one reason why Naperville has high goddamn property taxes in the area. And the three high schools in Naperville is the reason why Naperville is one of the top 100 cities in the United States that I basically live in, right? There is a white man who just got accused last week of diddling a little kid across the street. Where is the outrage about that? Guys, I'm going to give you guys a homework assignment. I talked about this before. I'm going to talk about it right now. I did this about 5 or 6 years ago. If you guys can go online and just make a conscious effort to look at all the white women and white men who are diddling and molesting their students, I guarantee you will find a minimum of 2 stories a day if you open up your algorithm to that. But you know what I see all the time, guys? Oh, black people are this, black people are that. When I'm seeing grown-ass women mess around with young-ass 15-year-olds. But we are degenerates. We are the bane of the society here. They have black fatigue. The people from the Caribbean only migrated here. New Orleans is 80. I know, quick. I know. I got my peoples is down there, quick. I got to go back to New Orleans, man. They are claiming our state, quick. That's why I brought that up. The Caribbean is basically saying that is the Caribbean United States. They're trying to claim it, man. Says, I know about the Holloways. I'm a Mayfield. Hey, that's what's up, show enough. Yes. See how foundational immigrants don't do that. Black Americans do. I'll tell you where my people's from. Hazelhurst, Mississippi. Benton, Kentucky. The Holloways, the Jacksons, the Newells, the McClures. Hold on, I'll give you some more names. Hold on, I got it right here. Hold on, let's see here. Maybe later. Let's do this here. We got I forgot. We got the Flowers. Anybody know any Flowers? Flowers in my family. The McClures in my family. The Newells in my family. The Wilsons in my family. Of course, the Jordans. The Jeters. Not Derek Jeter with a J. Jeter with a G. Come on, man. Get it popping here. We have no problem telling our names. Says, Remy got that manly. Hey, that is beyond manly energy. That is called, it's something else, man. It's unreal. Hey, shout out to my man Arvin. Arvin in the building. What's going on, man? Arvin in here dropping the $20 holla. You're matching old girl from earlier, man. The highest super of the today, man. Dropping that orange plate. Guys, I love it when y'all make the chat turn colors. Y'all not doing enough today. Make the chat turn colors, y'all. Shout out to Arvin dropping that $20 holla. It says, I had nothing but love here for our people. That's what's up, brother. I appreciate that, Arvin. Hey, brother. Salud. Thank you for the holla. I appreciate you, man. Thank you. We're right back at you with that super. Come on, man. Show y'all love, man. I've been here for 3 hours, man. Y'all can throw me a little bit something before I get out of here. I'm not leaving just yet. We've been here for 3 hours. 3 hours, man. Show y'all love, man. Upper man says, yup, Louisiana Creole and Blackfoot Indian. I remember my grandparents telling me stories of picking cotton. Yeah, upper man, my family come from sharecroppers. My mom was involved in 1999. My mom my mom by herself. Let me rephrase that. My mom with her family, the Newells, we come from sharecroppers. We successfully sued the United States and won in 1999 for the unfair practices of black farmers. Look it up in 1999, black farmers lawsuit. My mom was involved there. And you know what? When they say that when we talk about reparations, they say all we're gonna do is buy Jordans and rims and buy new shoes and crap like that. They give reparations. You wanna know something? My mom got a check in 1999. They underpaid our family. They only paid out $1 billion, right? My mom still got that money working right now. How is that when we successfully sue, we get a settlement, and we still rocking that money today, but they're thinking we're gonna spend everything on Jordans and J's and rims. That's the stereotype they keep putting on us. They don't look at other cases and say, hey, when these Negroes got some money, what they do with it? Yo, man, we ain't broke over here. Let's see. To be honest, I spend 15 minutes of my day listening to this. 15 minutes I never get back again, and you're definitely angry. You must be an immigrant. Hold on. You're angry at immigrants and you need to see therapy. Dave Parks, or Pax, whatever your goddamn name is. If you took that I am angry, the link is clicked up below. Why don't you click on the link? I'm not angry at immigrants. I hate tethers. I told Tia Orlando this. Tia Orlando, you heard me say this before. Every single immigrant is a tether. No, all immigrants are not tethers, but all tethers are immigrants. Does that make sense? Just like Crick Ross said, there's black folks and there's niggas, and I only rock with the black folks. The same thing with you goddamn immigrants. I rock with immigrants. I don't rock with tethers. The tethers are the niggas of immigrants. So if you don't want to click the link, get gone here, but all you're doing is talking babble. Lord have mercy. Black is different here in the United States, you dumbass. Show me that you have some bit. Okay, click the link. Hold on. I got something for you here. It's already pinned here. Don't talk shit. Click the link. Click the link, brother. Click the link. Click the link. I know, man. Them tell us hairlines are showing in the Batman symbol. Hell yeah. Yeah, that bricklayer's a damn lie. Hope she get her 10 years, man. Hope she get her 10 years. Says, we're looking for African ties so we can link up. 1,000 documentaries later, still nothing. I know, man. And immigrants can't understand that we don't have no ties to Africa like that. Why can't we love the land that we live in? Yes, we know that America has done things to us here, but this is our home. We can't go to no Caribbean island and get residence there without dropping a bag. I can't go to Africa and get resident there without dropping a bag and getting scammed and finessed. You know, people I know that went to Africa got finessed. We can't go there. Y'all don't look as the same. Why can't we know that this is our land? We helped build this land and we own this land, but for some reason, y'all dumbasses don't want us to own what we got here. You want us to be you. You be you, let us be us. And once you do that, there won't be no problems. You're the one that's angry because we are delineating. Black fatigue is a term that gives more red meat for the MAGAs and the immigrants. My wife went down the true crime rabbit hole, messed up her algorithms. It happens, showed up. It happens, man. Remy got body now, T. Orlando. Okay. Hey, shout out to my man Jay coming to the building. Thank you, Jay, for dropping that $2 holler with a blue play pass and saying, I'm hella broke, waiting on payday, Dave. It's all good, man. You better hit the like button, though, Jay. At least hit the like button, Jay. Hey, brother Jay. Salud. Thank you for the holler. I appreciate you, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And right back at you with the super. Appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you. Thank you. Show Enough says, I got people in Union, Mansfield, New Iberia, New Orleans, Baton Rouge, and Apollo. Can't spell it. That's just in Louisiana. Gotcha, brother. Gotcha. Bet your Dave Park will hit the like, no, T. Orlando, nope. And if you notice, T. Orlando, that anybody who wants to complain, they went to ad hominem. He said, you're not intelligent. If I'm not intelligent, click on the link. Because I'm doing a summary overview. Do you really want a one-on-one conversation where that I really, really can show you how intelligent I am? But you know what, though? Cats like that will not click on the link. All they want to do is send a couple of messages and be on their merry way like the goddamn trolls that they are. If you really about that and you think you're more intelligent than me, click the link. If not, shut the fuck up. Just tell you straight up. Like, if you ain't gonna click the link, because I had the link posted before I started this live stream here, so anybody can click on the link here and I can make a decision if I'm gonna take you on or not. Pause. But if you ain't gonna click the link, then shut up. You're not answering the conversation. Shut up. All right, hit the link. Thank you, Jay. Hit the link. Shut up. Yeah, who this nigga? Right. Gonna talk about I don't sound intelligent. Tribe. I don't sound intelligent. The fact that it's here now in 2025, and I can go back to and I did my homework from, of course, we got the 2000s here to the 1900s, to the 1800s, to the 1700s. I'm not intelligent enough to break down my lineage. You sound like a goddamn fool over there. You don't sound intelligent. When I'm really going back to the 1700s here about my people when the formation of this goddamn country, the spirit of 76. My people, I can show you pictures of my great-great-great-grandparents and great aunts and things of that nature to show that we were here before 1776, before the spirit of 1776. But I am not intelligent. Man, shut your tether ass up. I want to tether to click the link here, all right? I rock with people who are from other countries. I don't rock with tethers. Just like I rock with my black people, I don't rock with niggas. Dave Parks, well, no, he ain't hitting the link to Orlando. Have you noticed that no one hits the link with me? people, guys, have you noticed that every time that I'm talking about something and someone janky as hell come into our live streams here and they say something, I drop the link. They're too scared. All you dumbasses are just keyboard warriors. You just want to talk how you want to talk and type, but you ain't man. I don't know, man, I think I scare people. I be in boxing conversations and be like, yo, click the link. No, I'm gonna sit here on Facebook and talk to you. You bitch ass. You bitch asses. I'm calling y'all now. If y'all scared to click the link, you a bitch ass keyboard warrior. Dave Park, everyone's cool until you undermine our struggle and actions. F him quick, F him. So they don't want us getting reparations. They don't want to be left behind financially. Yeah, exactly. Ain't it kind of funny where they keep, guys, before I get out of here, we've been here for 3 hours, man. Shout out to the tribe here, my first live back, man. It feels great to be back. What's going on, Dale? Good to see you, girl. Good to see you. Hey, hold on. MOP, let me get MOP in the building. 32 months in the game, man. Been a member, man. You knocking on 3 years with me. What's going on, MOP? Says, word day, been in Witsack, but now in a 3 hour live, I'm just finding out, shaping twist fresh, the Chi-Town taking it left and right. Yeah, man, I'm back, man. Yeah, I'm back. What's going on, MOP? Good to see you, brother. Hey, I built enough endurance. I can come back and do a 3 hour live stream whenever I want to. But if I'm back every day, we can do 4 and 5 hours, you know? It's a keyboard warrior. Derek, they are keyboard warriors. People who want to type. And then when you click on, I had literally some old ass janky white woman on X, you know, doing the I'm white and I say so crap on Twitter. That's the worst, guys. When you deal with some white supremacists and they do the I'm white and I say so, you give them facts and information and you bring scholarship. And then they come with I'm white and I say so. This is because of this here. No, we don't do I'm white and I say so here. We come with scholarship. We come with facts. We come with information. We have intelligent conversations. If you're going to be attentive to other minders, get the hell out of our conversations here. Because why are you in our conversations? This does not involve you. Do your own thing. We're doing ours here. If you want to be part of the conversation and be like, okay, I heard it talking about and I rock with y'all, you rock with us. But don't undermine us because we're not undermining you. We just asked you to come here legally. Am I wrong, guys? I don't have a problem with anybody coming from another country coming in here. My thing is, if you come here legally where the laws are established for you to be here, and then you do the transition to become American citizen, I'm all for that. But if you're not doing things legally, then shut the up. Hey, I say what I say. Shout out to MOP, coming back in with a $2 holla, pushing the blue plate, man. Thank you for dropping the blue plate, man. What you got for me, MOP? Someone get Ashley Foot's little man bun brother. Hey, man. Shout out to you, man. Coming through, dropping that holla on me. My man MOP in the building. Hey, brother MOP. Salute. Thanks for the holla. I appreciate you, man. Thank you. And right back at you with that holla, man. Appreciate you, man. I just can't stand Malcolm. What's going on, Malcolm? Glad you're back, man. I felt lost. Hey, man. I'm not talking about you in general. Me coming on YouTube, I felt like that Robin Thicke song. Lost without YouTube. How my voice is cracking. I can't hit that falsetto like Robin Thicke. You heard me crack. I tried to do my Robin Thicke. Lost without YouTube. Hey, man, my bad. Hey, Quick says, facts, MOP, they act like Chicago's the only city black folks live in. Man, Quick, I know there's crime here in Chicago. I'm not denying that. They act like the only crime comes with black folks. And then when the news reported, they only focus on the areas where the crime is, where the black folks are at. We got crime in white areas. Yo, Chicago is one of the most segregated cities in the United States. If y'all come to Chicago, we hang out, you can ask me where you want to go to, you're going to see them people. You go to Greektown, go to Jewtown. Well, Jewtown, not Jewtown anymore, but I still is an area called Jewtown. You know, you got the hood, you know, you see me going to the south side, the west side, you know what I'm saying? Like, you name Chinatown, you name the demographic, Ukrainian village, you name the entity, the lineage, the bloodline, the culture of the people, and you will find that subset, that enclave of people in Chicago, okay? They never report all the time when white folks commit crimes unless it's something that's got to be put out there. Guys, I see white crime every single day. There's no such thing as black on black crime. Don't let the white supremacist tropes put that out there. There's no such thing as black on black crime. I'm talking about Chicago. Crime is crime. Crime is committed by the people in your proximity. So you never heard them say white on white crime. It's funny here in Chicago, I never hear Chinese on Chinese crime. I never hear Greek on Greek crime. I never hear Ukraine on Ukrainian crime. Okay, I never hear Mexican on Mexican crime. You know, so, Robin Thicke pause. Token bets on how long will it take before Dave goes live again? I'm already working on, hey, Derek, I was already working on my next live before I came up here. So we're going to be back, man. They have entire television network and documentaries dedicated to white crime. Yup. Southern Fried Homicide, sure enough. You ever watch all them crime channels? I call it, South Park did a parody of it, and they called it murder porn. Like you watching all those shows where crimes are committed, like I said, Southern Fried Homicide, was it Snapped? Guys, if you guys ever watched the show Snapped, yes, they have black people snapping on that show. I don't know about y'all, but one weekend, all I saw was white crime on Snap. All I saw was white women run over white men. I saw white wives killing their white husbands. I saw white mothers killing their white kids. The ID network, exactly. The ID network, thank you, showing up. Exactly. I'm telling you, it was one weekend, all I saw was just white women murking everybody. Murking everybody. But you want to know something, though? We never hear that white culture is degenerate from their side. The ID channel, even though there's black crime on there, I guarantee in those 24 hours, you will see 19 hours of white crime to the 5 hours of black crime. You go by programming. You know what I'm saying? You're going to see 19 hours of white crime. But you know what you never hear? White degeneracy. The point I'm saying all this here is crime is committed where you live at, whether you're black or white. Crime happens where you live at, whether you're black or white. There's no such thing as black on black crime. There is no such thing as black crimes compared to white crimes. All the crimes that be committed in the country here is committed by everybody. Everybody commits the same crimes. It all depends on who's doing it the most. Everybody commits murder. Everybody gets DUIs. Everybody gets DWIs. Everybody gets charged of assault. Everybody gets charged of everything here. But what do we always hear? Look at all this black on black crime. Look at them Negroes. They can't control themselves. They're savages. Go on X, guys. Look at these savages. And you want to know something? Soon you put white on white crime. No, they say, why you're cherry picking. Why they're cherry picking. This doesn't happen all the time. Hey, man, I don't know about y'all, but how many times you seen a black teacher that's out here diddling little boys and little girls? I'm not saying it don't happen, but how come on my algorithm, on my timeline, every single day that I ask y'all to do this here, how come I always find a white woman teacher diddling teenage boys? I'm waiting for the consistency of black teachers diddling black kids. All I see is white women teachers. And a couple of white guys. The reason why I brought the white guy, because it happened last week across the street from my house here. Google Naperville teacher diddling or sexual assault. But all I see on my timeline, because I've done this here, is white women taking little boys. But we are the worst. The point is, crime happens in every community. And we're not the worst who's doing it. Let me see here. I'll go back in the chat here. That's just corny. MAGA talking points. Another 3 weeks? Nah, ain't gonna be no 3 weeks, man. I missed this, actually. Then white sugars will snip your penis off when you sleep. Yeah, Jay, I hear that. I've seen Casey Anthony's kid's headstone. That was creepy. Oh, damn, man. It says, and they can't explain why their growth or birth rates. Hey, that's another thing too quick. That's the reason why they get on us the way they do. The birth rates are still maintaining. Their birth rates are plummeting. I can't remember if it was 2 years ago, 3 or 4 years ago, when the census had broke down the first time ever that white people accounted. Whoops. Airbud died. 3 hour limit. Hold on, we're back here, guys. Sorry. I can't remember, it was 2 years ago, 3 or 4 years ago, but it was the first time in the census that white people did not account for 50% of the population. And it went down to 49.6 a couple years ago. Hey, they don't want to talk about them birth rates denying out. They went ahead and credited Planned Parenthood and eugenics to wipe out black people, and they didn't think that we would just go ahead and do all these abortions, do all these deletions, and kill our babies, and they didn't realize that their own white women would do it just as much or more, reason why their rates are plummeting here. They're not only not getting married, they're not having families, they're not having babies, and then when they do, they're only having one, not even above the rate of replacement here. But they don't talk about that though, guys. Do they really? No, they don't. Siri, play Black and White by Michael Jackson. Hell no. The white chick that drowned her kids. I saw the headstone. Yeah, okay, yeah. Said, 1,000 Ways to Die was a show. Yeah, I remember that. Said, meth is the #1 drug in the U.S., not crack. Crackheads are not going extinct. That's a good point here, show enough. And let me make this last point here before I close out the show here and everything. Do not get into a debate where they try to say per capita or the averages. That's just a white supremacist talking point to make it seem like that we are committing more crimes than they are. If you want to go by percentages and like that, yeah, you can say that, right? But let's go by raw numbers. If you look at the prison complex situation here, isn't it like the last time we checked like 1.3 million blacks in jail nationwide, but there's 4 million white people in jail nationwide? Now you may say, the percentages of y'all in jail, all y'all men in jail. Yeah, you can say that. But you guys have 3 times as many in jail, which means you guys are committing all the goddamn crimes. This is not a tit for tat. Y'all commit, no, but the point is, they look at us like we're the worst degenerates when the news only focus on a couple of neighborhoods in Chicago. Look at the totality of crime in Illinois. They don't like to report those immigrants who are taking people out. Guys, there's an immigrant, Google this here. There were 6 immigrants that killed a couple of teenage girls just recently, this past week here. Google 6 illegal immigrants who SA'd a girl. Just happened this past week. Anybody in the news talk about that? No. You see how they want to focus on us. Because that's the only way they make themselves feel good about them. If we focus on them, they'll really say, damn, we really are fucking up over here. A solid number kills the per capita debate. Exactly. Bars, Dave. Do not let them say per capita. You know what I say? How many of y'all in here? How many of y'all doing this here? Don't give me no goddamn percentage. Give me the total number. The total number, we go from there. Yes, we're 14% of the population. Yes, you're 49% of that population. It's still more of y'all committing crimes. But they don't want to acknowledge. They know what happens when you bring that up, guys. I'm white and I say so. I'm white and I say so. No, without bringing no scholarship, no facts, no nothing. The only way we win these conversations, guys, when we bring scholarship, facts, and information, not this I say so. Because people will say, it's in there. Look at the stats. Bring your stats. Well, you should know it. No. You said it's in the stats, so I want to see your stats. I don't know if you looked at the same stats I looked at, but your stats don't say what my stats is. So give me your stats. Don't give me, I'm white and I say so. Understand that, guys. Do not let them say if they say something, prove it to me. I'm in the day of age. I don't like taking people's word for it. Prove it to me. Show me, and then we can have a conversation. I literally had someone who I knew personally about a month or so ago told me about some jankiness that was going on, right? Told me about some stuff like, this is what's happening here. And you know what I told the person? I said, where's the lawsuit? Well, what do you mean, Dave? What do you mean? I said, you're saying this person did wrong by these people here. So if that's the case and they're being cheated out of money, where's the lawsuit? Where's the legal beavers acting on their behalf to make the wrongs right? Couldn't say nothing. You know what I told him? I said, I don't want to hear about some janky ass niggas or anybody who you talk about complain about money when the contracts are foolproof and they're mad as hell about what they signed here. If you don't show me proof that there's some illegal deals going on, I don't want to hear nobody fucking complaining. And that goes for everything, guys. Don't go with I'm saying so here. Show me scholarships, show me proof, show me your stats, show me the FBI records that I look at here, how the FBI has even acknowledged that white supremacy has overrun all of our law enforcement units here. That's a fact. That's not just me saying it. The FBI released this 20 plus years ago that white supremacy and Nazism and racism is over rampant in the police community and why we're over police. But you know what they say? Oh, we're the most violent. We're all getting arrested. If you got a whole bunch of Nazis running the game here, yeah, they're gonna focus on us. In rural states, white people have more poverty than urban cities per capita flipping. That's true, sure enough. My dad was born and raised in Benton, Kentucky, right? And there's a town in Kentucky that has the highest rate of aid and assistance for people in that area of Kentucky, and it's like 99% white people. But you know what though? They don't want to talk about that area in Kentucky where that no one ain't got no jobs and everyone's living on aid and assistance here, and they all look like missing teeth, crackhead, redneck meth heads. But no one wants to bring that up. And you know what though? We don't denigrate white people for it. We just mind our own business. But when no white people say, look at Chicago on the South Side. Dave, the white man, when confronted with facts, covers his ears and says, yes, they don't even cover their ears, la la la. They just act like you're not even there, Jay. They don't do the la 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 no more. They look right through you now, Jay. As soon as you start coming with that, they just go ahead and shut down and act like you're not there. Christine says, right said, show me the black equivalents to Timothy McVeigh. That's what I want to talk about. Yeah, I'm going to get out of here. But this here, yeah, that's a good point here, show enough. Show us the black equivalents of Timothy McVeigh. Show us the black equivalents of the Unabomber. You know, show us the equivalents of John Wayne Gacy. Show us the black equivalent of Ted Bundy. Show us the man, and then like the person earlier would get mad about it, when I talk about immigrants and tethers, show us your immigrant version of Patti LaBelle. Show us your Caribbean immigrant version of Michael Jackson. Show us your version of Boyz II Men. Show us your version of James Brown. Thank you, T. Orlando. You gave me one. I was hoping that, I know T. Orlando would. T. Orlando gave me one. Can I get a second one, T. Orlando? Can you give me two? Because when I asked that question, that was in my mind. I was like, okay, I was going to give that one. But thank you, T. Orlando. We got one. I named, between the chat and myself, I named like 10. Can you give me a second one, T. Orlando? Can I get a second one, T. Orlando? Can I get a second one, chat? AIC. Can I get a second one outside the DC Sniper? And also top of that too, T. Orlando. Isn't the DC Sniper a tether? His last name was Malvo. That ain't no foundational black American last name. Am I right, guys? If my memory serves me correctly, isn't his last name Malvo? Micah Johnson, DC cop killer. I gotta look him up. How many cops you take out, T. Orlando? I'm gonna look this up here, because I gave 10 names and no one else is giving me but you here. I get the DC Sniper, but isn't the DC a tether? Thank you, show enough. He was non-FBA. David Koresh, thank you, Sheila. Micah Johnson. Is this the guy here? You meant Dallas. Okay, he's in Dallas. Okay. Gotcha. Hold on, this happened in 2016. Oh, he was a 25-year-old Army Reserve Afghan war veteran. Interesting. Hold on. I'm just curious here about this now. You meant Dallas, yeah. So basically, T. Orlando, you gave me two names, T. Orlando. Thank you very much for the conversation. I appreciate that. One of them was a tether, but it seemed like both of them come from the goddamn military. David Koresh, yeah. He thought he was Jesus, Sheila. He thought he was Jesus. David sounded like he's a fan. I'm just curious to see why a brother took about 9 cops to Orlando. Hey, an Army Ranger took out 9 cops? I want to know the story. I'm going to do some homework on this one. I want to know the story. He's an Army Ranger who's out of image. Excuse me. He's an Army Ranger who's 25 years old, decided to murk 9 cops here. One thing I told my niece's boyfriend when they graduated last week, because he's in the he got shipped off to the Marines. And Tyrion, know the one thing I told him when he goes to the Marines? I said, as soon as you go there, you ain't gonna be the same person when you come back. And I hope you recognize that if you're gonna try to talk to my niece. He was like, huh? I said, the military, especially the Marines, is gonna strip you down. They're taking the old way of you. They're taking your mentality, stripping you down into building you up to the man that you're supposed to be in this American military. T. Orlando gave me 2 names of 2 people who've been in our American military who went off. I'm not making no excuses, but you only gave me people who are in our military and one's a goddamn tether. Let's keep it going, guys. Keep it going. Keep it going. Thank you for the tether information. Mm-hmm. Hey, did I get this ready, MLP? I didn't see this pop up on my street. If I didn't get this, I apologize, man. You dropped a $2 song, get Ashley Foot's little man bun brother. I can't remember if I dropped this or not. See, that's acting funky right now. And it literally just popped up. It literally just popped up, MOP. I don't know if I got this or not. I didn't see it. All of a sudden, it popped up here. So StreamYard's acting funny on me today. So I might have to get ready to cut this off here because I haven't been on StreamYard in a month, and it has all these new updates. You guys can see where my left hand is at. We got the chat on the left-hand side now. It's me pulling it up here. They got all kinds of updates, and things are just popping up. So if I didn't announce this earlier, my bad, MOP. Hold on. Salud. Thank you for the holla. I appreciate you. Thank you, and right back at you. Thank you, man. I heard a singing word, but he's basically the unknown serial killer. But guys, the point that I'm saying here is that I am not saying that black people do not commit crimes. I am not saying that we do not have people in our lineage, in our culture, that has done heinous things. The point that I'm saying here is that we can go on the top of our head and name off so many serial killers, so many people who have done many acts of destruction off the top of our head. And the only person that can give us information is a goddamn lawyer in T. Orlando where his job is the law. Do you see that here? People in my chat, we named all kinds of things here. And when it came down to the black folks, one was a tether, and the information came from a lawyer who deals in the law here. That tells you that we know crime happens. We're not the biggest proponents of it. I'm never going to be the one to say, we don't commit crimes, because I'm not going to speak on one-offs with some crazy-ass dude robbing stores. There's always one-offs here, but this is not our culture. What they want to do is focus on the underbelly of our cities that has been underfunded, not taken care of. Tax dollars removed from the cities, no renovations, no parks, no after-school programs. They drop the guns in the goddamn hood here, right? They are literally dropping the drugs in there and then basically saying, okay, they're the problem. There ain't no poppy seeds in the south side of Chicago on 63rd and Ashland. There's no gun manufacturing plants on 52nd. Wait, do you see them making heroin on Cottage Grove? That's all getting shipped into here. It's being brought into here, and then the people who need the money the most, they capitalize on knowing that we need to survive. Go back up here. What we say? What's the chat here saying? I'm scrolling Hulu. True crime is a bunch of you exactly showed off. Exactly. You know what I'm talking about here. We can go all the way back to the Manson's family. Thank you, Malcolm. Yeah. I forgot about them easily. Yeah. I think I saw something on TV recently about them. Johnson was programmed and made everything destabilized. Hey, what's going on, T. Lee? T. Lee in the building. Good to see you, man. Look, snuck up in here. Was programmed, made everything destabilized after people united behind Philandro. Yeah, okay. I'm going to do some homework on this story now. But do you see the point that we're saying here? We named off over on both hands over 10 plus white people who commit the heinous crimes, and we're going to come up with 2 or 3 black people. And one of them we know for a fact is a goddamn tether. Playboy murders. Hey, thank you for showing up. Hey, y'all coming with it now. Anthony Sowell, a black serial unalive in Ohio. See, we got to dig deep. We got to dig deep. My late father was a crazy Marine. Hey, man, the military be doing that. If you don't get out right. You did, but thank you again. Okay, my bad, MOP. A lot going on. There are more white serial killers than black ones. Exactly. You know why? I know we got crazy folks on our side, but you know what, though? What did Dave Chappelle say in his old comedy special like 20 years ago? Most black men are unofficial certified paralegals. You see a black person doing some drama, you see an old black man come out saying, "Don't do that, nigga, get you 5 to 10. Remy is trash. That Biddy Berry Ma, I heard 304. Yeah, man. We've been talking about her for 2 hours, man. Zodiac Killer, Lord have mercy. Thank you. What's going on, Grits and Bacon? Dropping the $2 holla, blue plates are passing. Thank you, Grits. What's going on, brother? Says Remy Ma sound like a hurt 304. Oh, man. You know what's up? That man Grits and Bacon in the building. Salud. Thank you for the holla. I appreciate you, man. Thank you. And right back at you with that super. Appreciate you, Grits and Bacon. Grits and Bacon in the building. Doing it up. Yeah, let's see here. Killer kids, since they always blame ours. Yeah. Jeffrey Dahmer, I was thinking about Sheila. When it came to Jeffrey Dahmer, you and me both know because I was next door to us. We're in Illinois. That was happening in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Hey, guys, when that Jeffrey Dahmer thing was happening back in the day, even though that was the next state over, it felt like it was happening right here. And how many times that the police went to Jeffrey Dahmer's house and didn't do nothing. They could have saved multiple people's lives. They looked at him as like, yes, I'm white and I say so. I'm white and I say so. Nothing to say here. He literally carried what was one of the gay victims was a black dude, right? And he was basically drugged up and passed out, basically butt-ass naked, and the cops let Jeffrey Dahmer bring him back to the apartment. Come on, man. Come on. The Green River Killer, says Jay. Man, we got more names coming up here. Said the Wonderland murders. Oh, Malcolm. That's a crazy. Hey, guys, if you ain't doing your homework on the Wonderland murders, hey, man, let's go. TD&D got me through my afternoon work, bought a sip to drink, and grilled these ribeyes. T-Atlanta talks the most crap about me, but you know what, though? I help him get through work. T-Atlanta talks the most about me, but you know what, though? He rocks me, though, because I help him get through work. He's like, yo, Ninja, when you coming back, I need somebody so that the live streams so I can get through this work here. So y'all missed the kid. I get it. Y'all missed the kid. Jeffrey Dahmer was the number 1 streaming series in the country. Yeah, sure enough. When the one on Netflix, you talk about showing off, right? The one on Netflix, yes. And you know what? They like memorialize it. Do you see how they directed it? Like the certain scenes and then the shadowing and the forecasting and then the eeriness here. They made Jeffrey Dahmer seem bigger than life. Allegedly, Jeffrey Dahmer may have killed some folk in Germany while he was in the army. Hey, Jay, hey, man. Men like that, we don't have all the bodies. I'm not saying allegedly, Jay. Men like that, we don't have all the bodies. Because we're only finding what they're getting caught for. We never caught them when they were in the beginning stages of their dastardly deeds, and no one didn't know who it was if they thought some random crime or accident, things of that nature. So, of course, like we're talking about John Wayne Gacy, you know, man, come on, Ted Bundy, all them cats. You say people, all the time you hear people are missing and they got cold cases, but the police have to file saying, this person probably did it. We just don't got the evidence to add that to the case file, right? But Jay, like you said, Jeffrey Dahmer, all these guys, there's more bodies. There's always more bodies. They only have the ones when they were hot. Right here in Philly. Oh, damn, Malcolm. See, I'm loving this here. Trayvon Martin, he was murdered. What's about Trayvon Martin? He was murdered. You talking about the janky dude that killed Trayvon? Is that what it is, Christina? Then I can see what you're saying there. Norman Bates, oh my God, the Bates Motel, show enough. How many shows did they make on this and got high ratings on the Bates Motel? How many movies have they made on the Bates Motel? How many big time actors have played the role in the Bates Motel situation here? Man, we can go on for days on this, guys. But you want to know something? We are the worst, and we are the underbelly of this country. Ain't that crazy? Check this out. Jay coming, man, y'all just coming with it. Says I couldn't finish the first episode. The Menendez brothers right in California, man. They about to get out, guys. Hey, Malcolm, they about to get out of jail. Are they out of jail yet? Are they about to get out of jail? That new Netflix show. They had a new documentary. Now they about to get, man, they've been running the Menendez for the last 25 years. And then now they're about to get out of jail. They're running more. Come on, man. Yeah. But you got to get the point here. I just kind of went on, just having this conversation because I've been gone for a minute, and I just want to state this for the record because, before I say this here, let me make sure I ain't been demonetized for all the things I'm saying about Whitey. No, they haven't demonetized me yet. I'm saying all this to say they can't ignore all the other crimes without trying to put the spotlight on us. And that is how the degeneracy of this country runs. That is how white supremacy runs. They cannot look themselves in the face of all the wrong they've done. They have to focus on the underbelly of others. And even if there's no underbelly, they create the underbelly by over-policing us. And then what they want to do is they give us their racist, white, supremacist stats about per capita and averages when if we're going to go over arrest and go over convictions. See, that's another stat that they get on us, guys. Being arrested does not result in a conviction. How many crimes committed against FBA, even recently, have been overturned? They may have got convicted, and then we found DNA evidence to overturn it. We are the most heavily scrutinized in policing and arrests. But then we also, when they bring that up, they say, okay, what's the conviction rate then? What's the conviction rate? Because so many of our folks get arrested doesn't mean they go away to November. The son of Sam David, oh man, okay. The Night Stalker, okay. It's all in criminal justice books. Ed Gaines, what are you saying here? Ed Gaines, oh man, 50, yeah, I heard of Ed Gaines. Joseph J. D'Angelo, the original Night Stalker, man, y'all going in, man. Plus, if I would take the plea deal, and that's another point too, so I'm glad you brought that up before I get out of here. And a lot of times, because of the situations that we get arrested, we do not have proper legal representation. They give us some public defender who only has 8 minutes to look at your case, and basically you're stuck in the no man's land because you don't got no money for a good lawyer, so you're forced to cop a plea. That happens all the time. So many of our brothers are locked up right now because they couldn't have a good lawyer. And then you need the exoneration project to go ahead and get DNA evidence, or they eventually, years down the line, after a lot of their prime lives been taken, to get the case reopened, and then finally, things work out to get released. We don't talk about that, do we? We don't talk about that, do we? What's going on, Pinball? I've been here for almost 4 hours, man. You got replay gang in your future. What it do with you, man? Trials take time and money. Yes, they do, and that's how they get us. Because if we can't work, how do we pay the lawyers? Unless we got help. So we're forced to take a plea. Even though we have the right to a speedy trial, they'll drag that stuff out to drain us like they're doing Diddy right now. HS Holmes and shit, yep. Showing up, yeah. What's going on? It's a shame. Hey, before I go, guys, I'm about to get out of here. Man, we're knocking on 4 hours. I'm going to do a separate live stream about the Diddy situation, and I'm going to talk about Travis Hunter as well. Not now. I want to have a separate live stream about Travis Hunter because I think that I've been up here almost for 4 hours. I want to give that its own energy. So we got to talk about Travis Hunter getting married this week, guys. As I'm closing out here, we got to talk about Travis Hunter getting married this weekend, and bought her ass a new G-Wagon. We're going to talk about that. We got to talk about that, guys. Leave a like if you haven't already. Exactly, show enough. Exactly. Leave a likes, guys. Let me see here. Is there anything else I want to talk about before I go? Just looking at the chat here. Yeah, I know. Tierlando, chime in for that live stream. I was actually, when I was texting you, I was actually working on them. I thought about adding that to this live stream, but I thought that Remy Ma and Papoose, you see, we've been here for 4 hours almost. They deserve their own live stream. We ain't got to break that up into 2 different parts there. Let them have their thing here. Let's end this with Pap and let me end with Pap and Remy. Close out here, and I'll give y'all back y'all time. Y'all can watch some other content creators. Men, please, if a woman tells you who she is, believe it. Right? Even women, ladies too out there. If this goes out, if somebody tells you who they are, they don't got to verbally say who they are. It's their actions. Right? When somebody shows you their actions voluntarily, you didn't do anything to trigger it. That's just the way they move. Believe that is who they are. Believe that is who they are. That is not their representative. That is who they are. And in Papoose situation here, men, I get it if you may have problems dating women or finding women, or you're in a location where the women is not bountiful in other areas. It doesn't mean that you slink back to just take anything because your ass is lonely and got desert dick. Just because you're lonely and horny and got desert dick doesn't mean that you take anybody because you got something. I'm gonna tell y'all guys right now, if it's really that bad in y'all area, just go ahead and get some lanolin and lotion your hand up and get the going here. Get the man juice batter out of your system so you can get back to work. I'd rather you guys jerk off with your left hand than deal with Papoose, what's dealing with right now. Because at least your left hand ain't gonna call you a weirdo. Your left hand is not gonna disrespect you. You may say, Dave, you wildin'. You tell me to jerk off. I'd rather y'all jerk off than deal with the benchness of a Remy Ma. Remember, a woman who moves like that is never gonna change. She is who she is. She's only gonna give you who she wants to showcase you when she's ready to showcase that to you. You don't got to deal with Remy Ma type of women. You can say, it's been nice knowing you, keep it moving. Don't respond back to them. Even if they're disrespecting you, you will never win an argument with women like Remy Ma. Repeat that again, guys. You will never, ever win an argument with a woman like Remy Ma. Because when they are done with you and they're that disrespectful, they're not only going to hit low, they're going to hit low and hit dirty, and don't matter if the kids see it. She's bringing his kids that's not even hers into the equation. So knowing these things here, you know how she's moving. You know how it is. If you want a lifetime of distress, you want a lifetime of anytime you may think you bring another woman in your life, she's going to run the other woman away. And to add on Clarissa Shields, Papoose has a type. He has a type. And I don't know if she's pregnant or not. I've heard some stuff online that may insinuate that Clarissa might be pregnant, or it could be just some shade that they're going back and forth with her. But man, let's look at Papoose as a case study to say, if I'm going to be a simp, if I'm going to be a punk, if I'm going to let a woman move the way she moves here, this is going to be my outcome. She's going to go on public social media and disrespect me. She's going to talk bad about me. She's going to take the kids and try to put them against me. She would rather see me die than have an amicable divorce and see me happy with another woman. So the choice is yours, fellas. I'm talking to the lonely dudes out there who can't get chicks. I know there's guys out there who get women, and a lot of us are older. I'm telling y'all right now, it is better to have your left hand lathered up than to deal with Remy Ma in court. Said, what are you talking about? Hunter is a YN who never got ass and got mesmerized by them big peanut butter. Yeah, you're right about that, T. Orlando. He a young cat, T. Orlando. He never got no booty before. You can tell the way he looked. Even though he was a top high school football player, he wasn't getting no ass in high school. And let's be honest, how many kids are really getting ass in high school? Even the top athletes. You know the top athletes, some of them are like, yeah, he cold, but he ain't about that. There's girls who like other guys in high school and stuff like that. So yeah, he got some regular booty, then got to college and it was consistent booty, and then he fell in love. Yeah, he's going out bad. He said, WF, what a young nigga with money, man, because you know what, T. Orlando? He didn't listen to Deion Sanders. Deion Sanders, T. Orlando, brought Brittany Renner to Jackson State to talk about the women, how she moves and the women she knows and how they're trying to trap them. And Travis Hunter did not even listen to that shit. Come on, man. And Deion brought Brittany Renner to the locker room to talk to the teams like, look, I'm Deion Sanders. You know what's going to happen when you rock with me. You can get some extra attention, you know, because that's how we get down. We Deion. This is how we move here. We're going to get this extra attention. Here's these women here. Here's Brittany Renner to tell you how these women move here. And what did Deion was giving them game by bringing a 304 here. And what did Travis Hunter do? Marry a 304. During my divorce, my ex tried to use old text. Judge said, no bet. Damn. Hunter knew everything and still wiped her. I can't wait for the crash out. Man, it's going to happen. Yeah, hey, T. Orlando, I know, man. You know we're going to be on it. Man, protect your peace, sip a drink, grill them steaks, leave them Jezebels alone. Facts, T. Orlando. Yeah, that boy finna get them pockets ran. He got booty, not ass. Good point. that evil ass is something to, hey, show enough. We all know, man, that evil, women with that evil punani, that's kryptonite, man. Even the strongest man. Hey, remember, whether you believe in the Bible or not, it could be a metaphor. Samson was the strongest man ever. And he allowed Delilah to cut his hair and made him a beta-ass simp as well. So remember, if someone who had God's favor and glory like Samson could fall short, all of us can. That's why we got to have reinforcement of these conversations. Whether you believe the story or not, it's a metaphor. You're thinking it's for a broader purpose. But if Samson, who had God's favor, God looked down at him, God blessed him, let him grow his hair long because the strength was in his hair and did everything to God's favor. And what'd he do? Give him a goddamn Jezebel, cut his hair, and he lost God's glory. Don't lose your glory, fellas. Don't lose your strength by messing with Jezebel. I'm petty. I hope he loses some money that she's a dumbass. You know what? I hear that, Jay. It says, drunk ninja on Kendra told y'all it's easier and cheaper to just pay. Don't wife him. And remember, please take them sheets off when she goes to the bathroom after you pipe. T. Orlando, I keep telling you, go to the damn hotel. T. Orlando, go to the hotel, T. Orlando. You don't got to change the sheets. You can say it's checkout time. T. Orlando, just go to the hotel and just say it's checkout time, B.I. Evil is good and ass is good if you get some evil ass. Woo! Okay, Ric Flair. Woo! To beat the ass, sometimes you got to smack that ass. Woo! Okay, I got to get out. I got to be done now. It's time for me to get some food. It's time for me to get some food here. It's about 4 o'clock. It's 4 o'clock here in Chicago. What's it? 4:21-ish. Woo! To beat the ass, you got to get that ass. Even at the hotel, take them sheets off. Okay, that works here, Orlando. We made a mess. I got to call housekeeping. You can take a shower and get out of here. Hey, T. Orlando. Hey, T. Orlando. You can be like, yo, we built the sheets. Take the sheets off. Hey, get a shower, get cleaned up. She come out. Hey, yo, you got to go. I'm gonna check out too. Vampire Brooklyn, you falling off there. Vampire Brooklyn, yeah, I know Vampire in Brooklyn, man. Oh, you're trying to get me started on a conversation to keep me here another half hour showing off. Sometimes I gotta ignore, sometimes I read it and keep it moving. You know I'm a pop culture connoisseur. You don't have me talking about Vampire in Brooklyn. I'll be here for another 20 minutes. Thank you, Malcolm. Okay, guys. I'm getting out of here now. If you guys came in late, look down the bottom. We've been here for 3 hours, 51 minutes, 38 seconds and counting, which means the replay gang is your future if you came in late. Y'all know how I get down. We didn't long stroke in the beginning here. If you go back to the beginning, you get about 25 minutes of the stroke to let you know why I've been out of pocket, and then we get right into Remy and Pap. So anybody that came in late, you can go scrub back to the beginning, DVR that joker, and go back to the beginning and cook here. We're gonna be back. I know I've been missing in action, you know, but check it out, guys. I don't have no more graduations. I don't have no more proms. I don't have to get my nephew's driver's license. School is out, so your boy is back. It won't be a month gone away here. It's just the fact that we gotta get the kids finished with school. But now that we're done with school, we'll be back this week, so be a lookout for the notifications. If you don't get notifications, unsubscribe and then subscribe again. Click on that like button. Like, subscribe, share this button, share this video, drop it on X, drop it on Facebook, drop it on Instagram, like it, do all these things here, right, guys? On that note, I'm getting out of here. I am that dude named Dave, and thank y'all very much. On that note, just let you know, I'm your YouTuber's favorite YouTuber. And on that note, I'm out of here. Deuces.
Money work. El mundo quiere dinero. Money work. Se arregla con dinero. Money work. Si me quiero educar, dormir en algún lugar, un lugar para trabajar, y si no hay para emigrar. Todo money, money, todo el dinero. Solo un par de gente se lleva el botín entero. Funny, funny, pasa verdadero. Si tienen lo verde siempre llegará primero. Pero llegaremos antes o después. Solo a lo suyo, que Dios te lo ve. Que por más que tarde lo veré caer. Somos más lo bueno y tenemos fe. El dinero ya lo veré. No vendo mi alma, lo lograré. Seré el más grande, no olvidaré de dónde vengo ni cómo voy. Money work. El mundo quiere dinero. Money work. Se arregla con dinero. Money work. Yo digo las cosas como son. No quiero ninguna aceptación. Tampoco vengo a pedir perdón, porque mis sentimientos se volvieron la canción. Yeah. No me vale mucho como tú me ves. Sabes, tú me llegas solo a los pies. Para mí ser grande es un interés. Ser un buen humano para mí es un deber. El dinero ya lo veré. No vendo mi alma, lo lograré. Seré el más grande, no olvidaré de dónde vengo ni cómo voy. Money work. Yeah. El mundo quiere dinero. Yeah. Yeah. Money work. Se arregla con dinero. Yeah. Money work. De corazón. La plata no te hace ser feliz. Yeah, de corazón. La plata no te hace ser feliz. Money work. El mundo quiere dinero. Yeah. Money work. lunático.